Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you all. Hello, hello. Okay, so before I bring on my guests, I'm going to say hello to everyone, and we're going to begin. I'm pretty sure most of you know who Mad Chatter is. He's been on the stream before. He's a really good friend of mine. Awesome. We should get back into it, but maybe we can strong arm him into doing it. Okay, I'm just gonna say hello to everyone. Hello, Sharon, one of my beloved channel members. Sharon has been a channel member for 31 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That's an incredible amount of support. I really appreciate that, Sharon. Thank you. Duchess, hello, Duchess. It's good to see your lovely face again. Hello, Husserfel. Yes, my Spanish teacher is here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Rock. Welcome to the stream. I think it's your first time here. Welcome. Welcome to the madhouse. Hello, Razor. Good to see you too. Welcome, welcome. Richard, lovely to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Wait, the floods? Wait. I did not know it was flooding up there. Please, stay safe. Adam, good luck, dude. Hey! Good to see you, Adams. Welcome, welcome. Okay, is it lagging for... Oh my god, if my internet's messing up. Okay, it was... Oh, that worried me for a second. Hang on. Okay, just double checking. That scared me. Never heard of him. Adams! Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to bring on the good chatters. Okay, chatters, you can say hello.
Greetings, Earthlings. Oh my goodness, what's up?
Good to see you, mate. Why'd you sound so tired now? You're like...
Oh, I'm just like, so happy to be here, can you tell? Hi guys! It's been a while.
It's like, yes,
I've been hiding. You know, somebody disconnected my phone line for a bit. So, you know, I'm back for a little bit. Just wanted to say hi.
I'm just like holding a gun. It's like, say hello to the people, chatter.
Oh, Hasselfeld saying I'll be editing a video in Portuguese while I'm listening, dear lady.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, tudo bem, tudo bem? Oh, I can speak. That's all I know in Portuguese. That's it, really.
Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. I think it's your first time at a stream. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Pop was scared. Yeah, mate. He's gonna disappear. I shouldn't say hello, and then he'd stay. So,
hey, it's me, your boy.
it's like, where have you been? How dare you?
So I've been super busy lately. I was kind of like for the last little bit of like the previous year, just really throwing myself into work, kind of just taking a step back and working on getting my life back together and stuff. I'm gonna be moving into a new place, which is exciting. So I'll have a private place to record and all this stuff. So I'm actually entertaining the idea of getting back into it, narrating maybe, or at least, lending my voice to, help people out. And if they need like a Santa,
Oh,
old man, lady, I'm back for that Christmas collab. The next one, let me know. I'm ready.
I like the not so subtle hints. Like, yeah, lady, you're bringing back that Santa color.
Exactly. Santa is like, feels like there's a lot more of the story to tell, you know what I mean? So
I wish that I had inspiration for the story, but like my brain's like, no,
well,
don't want to do it.
I feel like Santa has never gotten a proper origin story to be like, why is he the way that he is? You know what I mean?
I know that's true, and I think that'll be cool, but at the same time, isn't not knowing more scary?
This is also true. Yeah, I mean, you have to leave room for the imagination, right? This is a big thing about horror. Sometimes like revealing less is more, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes when too many things are explained, it's like, I think if it's not scary for you, it's like, wow,
yeah.
that's... It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, I know. That's why I like when during my apocalypse stories, I'm just tooting my own horn here. Go, toot, toot.
No, no,
Um,
we're steering the conversation in the right direction, you know. So
yep. See what I'm doing? No. But
yeah,
I like because most people in the apocalypse, if anything did break down, like society did break down, they may not know why. I mean, they might guess and have speculations, but they're not going to
yeah,
know. All they're going to know is just the immediate effects.
definitely, definitely. And yeah, I mean that's kind of like why you know a really successful or like a really good apocalypse world is like there's you leave a lot of like lore or things for people to discover, but you leave a lot of mystery as well. You know what I mean? I just like I watched the Fallout TV show
Mm.
over my weekend, and I binged that shit with my roommate because like he's a big Fallout fan, and I really love what they did with that series. It's probably my favorite like video game adaptation for like a show. To be honest, it's way better than The Last of Us in my opinion.
Damn, that's high praise. Like, The Last of Us was such an amazing TV adaptation.
Absolutely, I loved it. It was really good, and but like I think this one really takes the cake because I was I was excited for the Borderlands like live action until I saw like the casting. Like I feel like Kevin Hart being Roland is just like so not it. So I'm sure it's gonna be a fun movie, but I don't think it's gonna have the same charm because like the original crew is not like cast in it. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I played
So
a little bit of Borderlands, but not much. Um, I don't know. It's just
it's wacky. It's
yeah.
wild. It's crazy. Like I feel like Fallout is a bit more tasteful in that it has like wacky stuff happening in the world, but it's still very like way more serious in tone. You know what I mean?
It's true.
So yeah. But yeah, I'm so excited because like the mysteries like that each vault has like after watching the show, I just started like catching up on watching lore videos and stuff like that. And I'm just touching the surface with just information on the vaults. Like I haven't even dipped into like all the other different factions and stuff like that. It's crazy.
There is so much. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. Hang on, I'm just gonna ask if I was editing. Oh, Adam says low key. Me and MCT check up on your Insta to check on you.
Oh, oh, that's sweet. Love you guys.
Oh,
But
hang on.
no, it's
I
true.
just
Rocks that. Oh, go ahead.
sorry. I just wanna do the chat and then we'll like.
Oh, that's yeah, for sure. Go for it.
I see you. I see you retracting your message. Dry fast. I see you.
Yes.
Um. Oh, Harsafel says, "Lady, your voice is just so soothing." Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you. And I agree,
Okay.
Rock. The best horror movies don't reveal what the evil is. Um, it hasn't been raining for me at all, Razor. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's been kind of raining on and off here, but I live in a city where it's perpetually raining, so
Oh yeah, I get you.
yeah. But I would agree with Razor Moon. Borderlands 2 is the best. That's like my favorite Borderlands game. I have so many like fond memories, like chatting with my friends and playing that with my brothers, staying up till like 3, 4 in the morning. Yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, kind of reminiscent. Like like when I was younger, I used to have like LAN parties with some friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, mate.
Yeah. I feel like split screen like co-op games should make a comeback, to be honest with you. I feel like it probably is in like some indie scenes, but I wish more like bigger like third part or first party titles like took that into account because I think split screen gaming is so much fun and
I
like playing
haven't.
with your friends.
I haven't really done any. Like I have like done split screen games, but like when I have played with people, it's been like it was later on because my internet was a potato
Mm-hmm.
for most
Yeah,
of it. So I'm like, I did
yeah.
play like a little bit of like online Age of Empires.
I see. I see.
Yep.
For me, it was like when I was a kid, I went to my cousin's place because they were rich and they had all the consoles and stuff. So we played like the OG Halo on like local player, like split screen, like 4 player. and I was always like the one who was dying first, but I kind of didn't care. I was just like watching like my cousins and my brother play all the time. But yeah, and also racing games and stuff like that too. Yeah, those are like split screen games, I think, as well.
Yeah, like I've noticed like console gaming is a lot more social than PC gaming.
Yeah, definitely. And with like for me growing up with like six siblings, we all like competed and played like fighting games and all that stuff. There was beef that always happened, and it was just related to games and stuff. So I
How
played about
dare you!
it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Just enhancing that. Cause
Yeah, Hasafel saying, "You want a horror movie? Just watch any documentary of the Komodo dragon from Indonesia,
oh,
especially them swallowing any prey, or watch any doc about Australian. Oh yeah, wildfires. That's crazy. My mom's from Indonesia, so I can confirm. Like I've seen Komodo dragons. You don't want to mess with
yeah.
them.
Komodo dragons genuinely freak me out.
Yeah,
They're just like,
like even if they'll just wait for you to die. Like they'll bite you and they'll just follow you around and wait for you
no,
to
but they
toxins.
don't wait for you to die. That's the thing with so many
They
animals.
don't-
They'll eat
Yeah,
whatever it is still alive. They don't
yeah.
care. Nature's scary. Drive fast.
Oh,
That was my protest to Fallout. Oh my! I know you're a big Stalker fan. Drive fast. I know.
that's wild.
um,
Oh,
so
Hasafel
razors.
saying,
Razors are.
"Oh, go
You're.
ahead."
We're at different points in the chat.
I'm sorry.
Razors asking who your main is.
Uh, in which game?
Borderlands 2, I think.
Oh, I was the Gunzerker.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
Gunzerker was my dude. Like El Salvador. Yeah, he was like the hulking massive dude, and he was able to dual wield like any weapons. Like so he could dual wield like two rocket launchers and just rapid fire. And yeah, it's so crazy.
That's pretty cool. Hey King, welcome to the stream. Marilyn says, "Hello, Lady S. I really enjoyed Vitas22's reading of your story, The Ego Death of Humanity, last night. It was a gripping and touching story. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you so much. I should.
Yeah. And Hasafal, oh, saying selamat pagi. Oh, selamat datang. Apa kabar? That's so crazy. Is Hasafal, are you Indonesian then, bro? Or like that's wild. How come you speak some Indonesian? I'm curious. That's wild. Swedish mom popping in. What's going
Oh,
on?
Swedish mom. Hello, Swedish mom.
Swedish mom saying, when are you gonna upload? Miss you. I know I just gotta figure out the whole navigating, like getting permission for stories thing and kind of finding my groove to like I haven't found a story that really is like captivated me to like get into it again, but I've when I find that nice long story, like I hope probably like my next upload would be like a nice long juicy thick story for you because I know I've been holding out on you guys, but yeah, I'm just like entertaining the idea of like doing some collabs and just helping out with that in the meantime, but yeah, I've got some other creative endeavors that has kind of like taken the focus, like my focus off of YouTube, to be honest. But I still love it here. I still like the community that's around, and um, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting back into it at some point, especially with me moving to my new place. I can like entertain the idea of it. So yeah, just getting a few things sorted out in my IRL situation, and then I'll be with y'all soon.
Hell yeah. Oh, drive
Sad.
fast. I hope you feel better soon. Drive fast had a car accident.
Damn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, please rest up. Sending healing, loving vibes your way.
All the love, all the healing vibes. Rooster, welfare check on lady's keyboard. Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, there is a new contender. No, just kidding.
um,
Oh my god.
he who controls the spice controls the universe. Nice Dune reference. King. Dark, hello Dark. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you.
Hola. The Dark Dominion. Welcome.
Hasafel is from Mexico.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh my goodness! Wow. I want to go to. I want to eat some legit Mexican food. I need to go to the motherland and like try all the
Do
food
it.
there. I will just. I will gain 20 pounds when I go there. Just from like all the leche flan, like alone, the flan cake that you guys do. Oh my goodness, so good. And I also
I was
love.
just thinking
Yeah,
food. I
okay.
don't.
I need to stop talking about food. I'm sorry.
You know what happens every single time. Every single time you mention it.
I know. I find my way of like connecting with different cultures is like through the food. You know what I mean? So.
Oof. Food is always good. Food is amazing.
Ooh, I see. I see. This is an arrangement I can work with. Oh my goodness. Let's see. But yeah, that's crazy, Hasselfeld. I would yes. If you can cook me some amazing food, yeah, maybe we could work together in the future, perhaps. Let's see.
Ooh.
I need some.
Food
I
is
need some.
always good.
The birria tacos. Birria tacos. Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on from the food.
Yeah.
I was actually watching a video. I was kind of binging the game theory, like the theorist like videos again, because he's like retiring or like taking a step back. Uh,
Mm.
so I was watching a video saying, how long could you survive if you were locked in a grocery store and stuff like that, like an apocalypse situation, or let's just say you were locked in and like you had to eat everything in the grocery store, and they like went through like everything what you would do first. So it was like, well, you would take all the like, let's say, assume the power goes out, you'd have to like take all the meats and like salt cure them, and then like dehydrate all the vegetables and stuff like that, set up a compost, and like they said, if you wanted to like live long term, survive like forever indefinitely, you try to take some space, grow potatoes and grow mushrooms.
You keep mentioning food. You keep making it worse.
I know, but it was just like it was pretty crazy. It was like they said that you like if you weren't able to farm anything, they said you could survive like average 40 to 70 years depending. But yeah, I don't know, eating food in the apocalypse is like, you're just gonna have to accept eating rancid food. You know what I mean? Because it's like even food that's past its expiration date, like as long as it's sealed, like it's technically still safe to eat, but it's just not gonna taste good. It may maintain some nutritional value, but not all. You
Like
know
a
what I
lot of
mean?
the MREs are basically designed, I think, like up to 50 years.
Yeah,
You could probably still eat it in another 50, but like,
yeah. Like Steve MRE, that guy just like he eats like old stuff, and I was like, I can't believe you're doing this. Like,
oh, yeah, what's his name?
Steve MRE.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
could
yeah,
do
yeah.
was, let's get this out on a tray. Nice, okay.
He's like my ASMR dude that I like fall asleep to, or if I'm like eating dinner, I'll eat dinner with him.
You're
He's
upset watching.
I was. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, like all the stuff I watch for the most part, like a lot of it is food related because I do it for work. Like I'm a chef and stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Um, I used to watch some mukbang like channels actually and stuff like that, but yeah, mate, yeah, mate. And like some of the, I used to like watch some people that reviewed fast food. Like I never ate the fast food, but I just like watching people eat the fast food and review it for some reason. So yeah, like Report of the Week, the guy who looks like a vampire. That's like my favorite fast food
Nice.
reviewer. Uh, but yeah, oh mate, I'm so excited, mate. Uh, I was actually entertaining the idea of like getting my apocalypse like story back in gear as well.
Do
because I
it.
know people are waiting for like an epic conclusion to the season. I should at least wrap up the season and like unveil some new mysteries and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is like something's gonna happen to like one of the main characters, and it's gonna be interesting going. So yeah, I
That's
don't know. Like I need to get back to my ASMR stuff too.
fine. Hey Tetra, welcome to the stream. It's good.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. How many people do we have watchings now? 14, 15 peoples? Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, I have a question for you. If you're in
Ooh.
the apocalypse, would you want like a slashing, piercing, or like a bludgeoning weapon? Like,
Oh, like okay, so
so let's say like a slashing, like a sword, and then
okay.
like or like a spear, or like a hammer or a baseball bat.
I'd say a hammer would be more widespread useful.
Mm,
A sword would get like unless you've got a whetstone. Like
yeah,
though they can snap after a while if it's not well
yeah,
made. I would
yeah,
say a hammer would probably be the most useful.
yeah.
Um, what about yourself?
Definitely.
What weapon would you have? Also, chat. What would you have as your main weapon in the apocalypse?
Yeah. So like obviously everybody wants a gun, so we'd all say that. But for me, I would say I kind of would want something that's more for like crowd control or distance control. So I think a spear, like one with a blunt end and then one with a pointed end. So if I'm just trying to like keep them at bay, I can use the blunt end of it. And then if I need to like go for the kill shot, like the headshot, I can like line it up and do it. But I know that there's also a risk because like the spear could get stuck. But I feel like it's less likely to get stuck than like a slashing weapon that like an axe or a sword, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's. I think like it. Well, it also depends on what kind of sword. Would it? Is it going to be a stabbing sword or a slashing sword?
I see. Like a rapier would be like like
Slash.
just like, yeah. And then like a stabby sword's more like long sword. But I don't know. Because I feel like swords you kind of need like both hands to like wield it effectively.
I think it
Unless you're
depends. Is it a
strong.
short sword? Like
Yeah.
a Roman like gladius, like just basically.
Ooh, sword and shield would be a sick combo
Mm,
actually. I like this. I really like this
because
actually.
they're designed to just basically get close enough, like lift them
Mm,
up with their shield and just like stab inward,
yeah.
like with
Or you have like
minimum energy.
a giant like police shield with like a slit in a hole in it where you can like block and stab like through the shield.
Ooh, that would be cool. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna go on this rant. That's got nothing. You know what pisses me off when I play Call of Duty? There's motherfuckers with the fucking police shields. God damn it. They piss me off.
Ooh, Adam has a response.
um, let's see. I'll take a slashing weapon. Mainly because of how versatile, good for building, good for fighting, good for cooking. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I like this one.
Richard, a board with a nail in it, a mace. Um,
Ooh. Yeah, although like an axe could be, or like yeah, an axe could be kind of useful too, like to break locks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, but I think yeah, for combating like zombies and stuff, I'd use like a stick probably, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I think for me, I wouldn't want to be like all up in front of them because I'm scared. So yeah, I try to fight them at a distance as much as possible. Maybe try to like learn how to like shoot a bow, like shoot bow and arrow and stuff. So learn the archeries. I think would be very useful because it's like a lot more silent. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think archery would be good too. Okay, drive fast. See you when you get back.
Get well soon.
Oh,
Ooh.
I appreciate you making the shorts, by the way, if you can. But no worries if you... Swedish Mom and axe. I love
Ooh.
axes. They sound cool. I probably wouldn't be able to
Definitely.
use one, but like...
Right. And I think, let's be real, like zombies, they're gonna be like decomposing and stuff. So I feel like they'll soften up at some point. Like for like the first few months, they'll be firm and like very strong. But once the humidity and heat kicks in, they're all gonna start decomposing and stuff. So
Yeah,
they'll
that's
probably be
true.
easier to chop off. You know.
Um, my brain is blank, god damn it. Um, well, in World War Z,
Hmm.
well, actually, no, the Survivor Guide by Max Brooks. They basically made this like long pole arm weapon that would just it had like a bit of a like kind of like a spear, but they had additions on it. It's been a while since I've read it, but
Yeah.
it would like you. So basically, the problem was people would panic and run. So basically, they would have like
Hmm.
one group that would like stab, and then like just take them out wave by wave, like, easy.
Yeah.
Or when they had like the guns, they had like all the ammo, everything sorted. They'd lined up. Like if anyone was starting to freak out, they get tapped on the shoulder and told to pull out, so they could like
Damn.
rest. It was
Hmm.
really good. The dream. I'd
Damn.
love to record that book.
Well, imagine like a stick or like a long pole arm, but like it had a rifle at the end of it, so like you could like point it like a, you know what I mean, use it as a close up. It was strong enough to use as a close up weapon, but then like, you know, you could fire it off like a rifle, like, or like it had a few shots in it.
Ooh.
That'd be a pretty cool weapon. I saw this like um kind of scary that Americans like have all this time to create like deadly weapons, but I saw this knife that has like a little channel, like a hole, like past, like like a hole into the center of it, and there's like a battery powered thing and a CO2 cartridge. So when you stab and you press the button, it shoots out all this air, which is terrifying to think about. You know what I mean? But like, that'd be pretty useful against zombies.
Ooh, that
Yeah, so
would
you like stab them in the head, you press the button, and it just blows their brains. Like, you know what I mean?
that would
Yeah.
be.
Yes, exactly. Adam was saying a whale knife. Yes, it was designed for like people who are like diving underwater and stuff. This is exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, Adam. I mean, your D&D character has a great axe and two hand axes, so that is true. That is very true.
uh, oh my goodness, Swedish mom saying, I sliced my finger after my husband sharpened on an axe. Oh my goodness.
Ow, that
I've,
sounds
I've seen some
painful.
crazy stuff. Like I've seen like Russian people that like cut people's hair with an axe, and I was like, damn, it actually kind of looks good. What the heck?
Hey, Tormy's here. Hey, Tormy. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Dun, dun.
Yeah. But yeah, I think an axe would be useful in the apocalypse, because like when you're not fighting zombies, you're gonna need to like, you know, build a settlement or like, you know, cut firewood and all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good
Yeah,
all-rounder tool.
that's true.
And like there's some axes that have like the blunt side to it, so it's counterweighted, like where there's the sharp end and there's like a blunt side to it, like a ball pointed blunt end. You know what I mean? So if
Mm.
you can get an axe that has both, you can like swing it and use it the blunt side still, or like in a more hammer like fashion, and then use the other side to like chop. So
Zombies. Well, I'm happy you approve, Tomet. So, basically, we're gonna be talking about apocalypse things, thrillers. Um, we've already talked about food.
yeah.
Probably a bit too early because now I'm hyper focused on food, but that's fine. Everything's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. The thing is, like, there's so many variables about like trying to hunt for food in the apocalypse, like if other animals are contaminated and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you'd want to like take your chances with it, you know?
I think it'll be. I think it was be a tough mixture of like wanting to get additional food to survive, but like
Mhm.
you know everyone else will be out hunting as much as they can.
Yeah. definitely.
So
And it's
like
like if you make the kill, somebody else will probably grab it from you. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly, exactly. So who knows how that will go? Richard, take a pole arm. Ooh, nice. Hey, Bobby, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome.
oh my goodness. Yeah, Torment. I'll keep it in mind. Who knows? Like maybe the goose game might pop up later. We'll see.
You know, no, no, no. So with the goose game, it has 2 players, or could have 2 players.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm
You're
just
giving this
saying, like,
information to me now. Oh my goodness. So I could be a second goose causing mischief, like we'd
yes.
work together to
No,
do
no,
mess
you
around.
will either go one way or another. You'd
Or I'd be
either
the
be
mm.
causing chaos and be like, you'd just be standing there going, "Oh my goodness, just watching me."
Oh my
Or they'd be
god.
like, "Lady, we have to go on the objective," and I'll be there going, "No, I'm bullying Timmy Tim Tams." Honk honk.
Ooh, Hasafel saying an axe and Mexican machete, they will easily do the trick. The katana can easily get bent. It requires skill and needs maintenance. Definitely. A lot of people don't realize that like you have to like cut and at the right angle for a katana to have like a nice smooth cut, you know what I mean?
Mm. I
So if
have
you're
heard
not straight with it, it's gonna yeah.
the craftsmanships that go into katanas is incredible, but like the source metal that they use is actually really poor quality.
hmm And that's why they have to bend it so much to make it like very resilient, you know what I mean? Or else otherwise it'd be so brittle, you know what I mean?
I
But I
like
mean
how,
it's genius. I'm not making roasting like katanas in any way, but like yeah.
yeah, like, yeah, they're not. Wait, what question, King?
Ooh, the king has spoken.
Halberd for Adams works like an axe but longer, can be used as a spear. That is a good choice, Adams.
Ooh.
Little Timmy shall know our wrath.
Ooh. How about for like if we go in the guns department, like for me, I feel like I'm a shotgun type of person or a sniper kind of person. But I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of pressure to be the sniper, you know what I mean? Because you had to get the shot, you know what I mean? Or else people will be like, you miss a shot. You're the reason that so and so's gone and all of that pressure, you know what I
Or if you
mean?
miss something, it's like you've got a giant scope and you didn't see the enemy approach. How dare you?
And knowing how distracted I get, I'd be in the scope and then there's like a butterfly or something flying by or like a cat. I'll be like, oh, what's that? And I'll be like,
It's like, oh, it's a kitty. Look at the little kitty. I love kitties. Razor, I hope there's a big MT in the apocalypse minus the Cazadors. Oh, you have yet to encounter a Cazador in Fallout, Chatter.
oh,
If you ever play one of the Fallout games, can I be around to watch?
yeah,
I
definitely.
promise I will not lead you astray. Maybe.
Okay, okay. Now you're in the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh my goodness. I guess that's like the default good like setting, I guess, right?
I mean, they're all like,
Different
they're
from
not
divinity.
nice. Like, none of the
Mhm.
factions are.
Oh, I know. They're yeah. I've heard like the sergeants like talk to you on the radio and shit.
No, like, no, no, no. They're like, none of them are really nice people. Like, they're all
It's the
being
apocalypse.
mean to
Everybody's
survive.
got motives, like yeah, and yeah, exactly. It's an act of desperation. People are like, you know,
Exactly.
the resource war never really ended. You know what I mean?
I agree. Adams long swords are better. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Like, I don't think people understand like what people will be like when reasons are small. Like, you know,
Right. I was like watching a video on like why bottle caps became like the common currency,
you
and
you've just delved into the lore now.
yeah, it's you know, it's pretty interesting. So I was like, huh, maybe I'll have to keep my bottle caps.
Do it.
Yeah, because like New Vegas is like the only place where like all currencies are like accepted universally. but like different factions have different currencies as well. You know what I mean? So you can only spend that kind of currency at different certain places. You know what I mean? Except for bottle caps, that just became, I guess they're easily like easy to find, but they're finite in quantity, I guess. So
I mean, yeah, that's true, but it's just, I don't know. It's like with all the extra currencies, they only sort of really work in certain areas. Like the NCR money, like it's just
yeah,
you don't recognize the NCR.
yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Asafel Asafel's really bent up on me wanting to speak more Indonesian. Saying, "Do you speak Indonesian?" Iya, ibu saya dari Bandung, tapi aku lahir di Calgary, di Kanada. So, aku mengerti tapi like sudah lama cakap bahasa, so sudah lupa. Tapi like, you know, if I go back, it's gonna come back instantly. So I can still speak it pretty good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't grow up speaking it in the house. But yeah, I actually kind of got back into my culture as I like got older. So I went on a trip when I was like 16, and that's when I started learning. So yeah, hopefully that was satisfactory. But yeah.
I have not read Dune King. I've watched one of the movies.
First of all, I was thinking about it. Maybe I was like thinking about studying more about Indonesian folklore and maybe writing some stories about that. Like, I feel like if I am gonna get back into narrating, I'd want to like narrate like my own original stories or like stuff from like people that I know I've worked with in the past and stuff. So nudge, nudge, lady, if you have like a nice juicy story to narrate, I would be more than happy to.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I kind of went into a rabbit hole with the Fallout lore. I was watching the videos about the mannequins and how some people think that like they're alive or like the reason why mannequins are in the places that they are. And like it's a combination of like people that were like so lonely that they took the mannequins and like had them in their houses and stuff like that. But like also people use them for like nefarious purposes in the apocalypse. So it's like, oh yeah, I've got a round of like a group of survivors here. We're just chilling in this house, and it could just be like like 3 raiders, but like that put a bunch of mannequins in the house. You know what I mean? But some Fallout fans apparently like to believe that the mannequins like are alive or moving. They just don't move when people are around. And it kind of reminded me of like of an old horror story that I wrote about like mannequins that were like alive and stuff like that, and like took out everybody in the retail store.
I remember that one. It's been a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, mate.
I think
Yeah,
that
mate.
was a 2019.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Sweet. I'm happy that you were satisfied with hearing me speak Bahasa. Yeah, cakap sedikit-sedikit. So, but yeah, like, and I don't even speak, like, there's another native, like, language that's different from Indonesian that's, like, totally different how my mom speaks, but I don't know how to speak it. It's like Bahasa Sunda, but just, I only know a little bit, but yeah, dude. Yeah, I
Chad,
was like, go ahead.
have you read Dune?
I haven't actually. My friend's been trying to get me to like read the OG like source material. So, yeah, I mean, I like the movies. Like the new movies are pretty good, but like yeah, my friends still advise me to like read the books. So I need
That's
to go.
we got this with this image.
Oh,
Ooh. Uh, Hopeful. One of my beloved channel members. It's good to see you. Comes in with $5 donation. Thank you. Thank you. I'll give it a little heart and says, currently playing Dark Souls. A really family-friendly game for lady to play. Are you trying to
like
make
oh,
me
you're
mad?
just playing in my backyard. Oh, I see.
Hey, Laughing Joker, welcome to the stream. Good to see you too. I didn't see you.
My goodness.
Sometimes it doesn't show up until up later, and then I feel horrible.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's crazy because like a lot of people like to think that they would like maintain their moral code and stuff like that when the apocalypse happens, but like how long? Like till it like that comes to bite you in the butt. Like how quickly would it take to like just switch that on? Like I feel like for you, you'd be like, all right, this is happening. All right, I'm ready. But like me, who always wants to help people and stuff, I feel like I would be out pretty quickly.
Oh, damn. No, I mean, I think it would depend. I would want to be of other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But am I willing to have my loved ones put in harm's way? No.
Right. Right.
And I think a lot of people have that mentality. I think some people would go all in for just like, okay, well, gloves are off now. But there's gonna be a lot of people who are also like, no, like this is dumb. I want to bring back society. I want things, to go back to being the way they were. But there's gonna be power struggles between people who think, who just want either a resource or even control of a certain group or anything like that. So that's going to be a factor that's going to come in and say if a group is weakened by internal conflict, other group could just come in and be like, oh, well, let's wipe them out.
Yeah.
So I think
and that's the thing, because like there's strength in numbers, but that can be the thing that tears you apart as well. You know what I mean? If there's no unity in that group, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's also that's why so many different groups like have such strict rules and such strict punishments for those who stepped out of line. Like it's just
there has to be some type of law or some type of order that goes about,
pretty much, yeah.
Law of the jungle instead. But yeah, I was telling you earlier today, I started watching that Netflix show. Oh, you got another donation. Crazy. Oh my goodness.
Oh well.
I don't know if
God damn it, Rocky. It hasn't.
In chat.
I know I can see in the chat, but like I always look away and I forget about it if I'm starting to talk about something. I see what you're doing. I see.
But yeah, actually, I love the animation on your thing. It's so dope.
That's one of my favorite things I've purchased, even though they scare me.
It's money well spent, mate. It's a good investment.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. I'm really happy that I did. I am gonna try to make my streams look even better too, like more polished. It's about time. Yeah. I'm gonna make a decent outro too at some point. Yeah. It'll be quicker when I'm doing my videos, so I'm not like because I have to make a new outro every time, and this is wasting time. I could be crying about writing right now. What the hell?
Let us do it together. So, how many unfinished projects do you have?
Look, I didn't bring you on here to attack me.
Okay, no.
How dare you? No, because you know how like
me, of all people, I'm like the last person who should be calling you out on this. So I was just joking.
Yeah, you are the absolute last person.
Absolutely.
How
absolutely
dare you? Well, I'm gonna.
Yes.
I'm waiting for. There we go. Thank you. God damn it, Rocky. Rocky comes in with $4.99 and says, hey to MC Cheers. Also, lady is a dork. Unless she says censored. Because I'm not paid enough for that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
The UWU. UWU.
Why'd you sound like Chills?
I don't know, just because he's from my hometown too, so I gotta rip him.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Chills is from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Yeah.
No taxes in the apocalypse. Razor, you don't know that. Maybe there will be taxes.
Thank you, sweet mom.
Oh, Swedish mom, you're so sweet.
Oh, like in your zombie apocalypse settlement, like what kind of like sound detection things would you set up as like a security measure, or would you like set up traps? Like what kind
Okay,
of
we
things would
need to know. So, am I in Australia?
sure.
Okay, whereabouts in Australia?
Let's say you're in Brisbane.
Never been to Brisbane.
Okay, you're in Sydney.
Where in Sydney? Sydney's referred to anything from like the city itself all the way to the mountains.
Okay, yeah. Well, in the city, of course, mate.
In the city, city,
Oh, I
city?
mean, actually, let's say, like you're outside of this city, a more suburban area, let's say.
Oh god. Um, absolute hell. I'll get out of the suburbs because there's too many people here. I kind of want
Yeah,
to do that anyway, but
yeah,
um,
yeah. Okay, let's say in your ideal like settlement setup, like what kind of measures would you take for like sound detection or for like security measures? Like, would you put like,
okay, how big's the
you
group I'm with?
let's say on like 6 people,
All right,
like
well,
six.
the biggest issue I think would be like getting access to water
Hmm.
out here. Um, and having enough viable crops. It really does depend, like on what
Yeah,
kind of zombies are they? Are they like the slow Walking Dead zombies, or are they runners, or like more like infected?
yeah, mate. This is a good point. Let's just say they're like the classic zombies.
Okay, so we're just gonna go with like the slow. Okay, complimentary sound effects, guys. You're welcome. God damn it, Rocky! I just saw it. Oh
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Oh, you and your Aru. God damn it. What was I talking about?
Oh, we were talking about the zombie stuff. You know, you were saying you wanted to secure water.
Oh
Certain things.
yes. I want to make sure there's water. I want to make sure there's crops. Somewhere where there's like kind of like a mountain looking down on other people.
Mm. You can see people coming up. I see.
Yeah,
High ground vantage point.
but there's also the added risk of it in Australia. There's like bushfires, which there probably will be because idiots will set fire and be like, "This is how we're gonna kill the zombies." What?
That's probably what would happen.
They're like, if we set them all on fire, it's like, no, there's just gonna be burning zombies coming your way. Great.
Damn.
Yep. It'll be fine.
But imagine if that's what spreads it. Like, you know, the ashes or spores or whatever from their dead skin like goes into the atmosphere and rains down and everybody becomes zombies.
That is actually a really good idea. This is why this is why whenever we talk, whenever we're in a VC, I get more story ideas. And then, no, wait, I need to tell everyone about the list. So, Chatter made a list and he called it Stories Lady is going to write or something.
Yes.
Not
Lady,
ideas.
write
Yeah, wait, lady, write these. I'm pretty sure that's what you called it. And it's like this massive list of stories. It's like, you should write all these ideas. And I'm like, I've got ideas. You're like, no, it's some more. I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that and add some more to it, maybe.
You're like, you made fun of me, lady? How?
Or like, if need be, like if it's too much for you to just work on it alone, we could work on a story together or something.
I get really randomly terrified of my story.
I see. Okay. No,
Although, to be fair, I would trust you to work on a story with me.
Oh,
I still get territorial.
I'd run everything by you. It would just be involve me throwing ideas at you, throwing shit to the wall, and seeing what stuff sticks, what stuff you like.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, we go from there.
God damn it. So, for those who don't know, Chatter is the one who started the whole "yeah, mate" thing. By the way,
yeah, mate.
he gave birth to this, and it keeps spreading.
It was like my way to be like, hey, I have a good Australian accent, right? Yeah, mate.
Oh, no, I joined a stream and you're playing D&D and you were so excited. You're like, how's my Australian accent? And I'm like, it's a lot of work. And you're like, oh.
Fine, you sound South African anyways.
Did you actually think that, or were you just sulking?
I don't know, mate. I was just joking just now, but yeah, no.
Other people, someone like seriously asked, like, what part of the UK is she from? And someone else asked, where are you from in New Zealand? I'm like, how dare you?
I'm a Kiwi.
I don't sound like a Kiwi.
The Kiwis are like the Canadians for you guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, like US and America, and then it's you and the Kiwis, you know?
Pretty much. Yeah, Rocky's the same. So whenever like Rocky will randomly send me a DM sometime with a story ID, he's like, you should write this. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm drowning.
Yeah, there are no Kiwis. We were just bringing them up in brief conversation because Lady will get very offended if you.
I do not. Goddamn. You're cruising for a bruising night.
Yes, generation. You got to do the manual saves. You can't trust autosave.
Yeah, never trust it. So when I play Fallout, sometimes I just save the game and I just go on a killing spree. I just kill everything. It's like, or if a character's mean to me, I'm like, okay, bring back the save.
Oh my god. That's messed up.
Good times.
I mean, it's like, yeah, living in a vault just seems more terrifying in some ways than being out in the wasteland. Obviously, being out in the wasteland's fucked or messed up, sorry, but like, yeah, the vault stuff that's happening in the vaults, that stuff's messed up.
Yeah, like there were some control vaults where things were fine and people weren't tampered with.
Yeah.
But a majority of them, things were absolutely messed up.
Well, like the whole thing was designed with not really having them like making it out and surviving in mind, you know what I mean? They kind of sold this propaganda that they were going to be able to come back and all this stuff.
Yeah, like, but so the eventual goal, I think, of the Enclave was to actually get to space. So that was why these experiments were done, to see what would happen.
Right. And I mean, there's lots of radiation in space, so obviously they wanted to do as much research about the stuff before they headed off, right?
Yeah, like, it just seems like a lot of effort to, like, just absolutely destroy the planet and then be like, well, bye.
Right?
It just,
Yeah, because they... And I mean, like, that's probably why they did, like, mutation experiments and stuff like that, too. Oh, man, I was, like, watching a video about, like, the aliens in Fallout. What are they called again? The ones that are obsessed with... Yeah, and they're obsessed with the rocking chair horses. Which is like weird, but I was like watching videos about like how they were a species that has been like watching Earth for a long time, even before all the nuclear fallout, and they've just been like potentially waiting for the right moment to invade Earth, or just wait for humans to take themselves out.
So in Fallout 3, there's a DLC where you can actually go up into a spaceship, and they've got people from, I'm pretty sure, the Roman Empire, the Mongolian Empire, yeah, that they've captured. I'm pretty sure other people as well from earlier, maybe.
Yeah, and they were like turning people into like hybrids or whatever and shit.
I don't know if they were turning people into hybrids. I didn't get very far into the DLC because I prefer being out in the wasteland, and you know, but for me that's just more fun. It always has been, you know. But God damn it, Rocky. Australia is real, and I'm from Australia, damn it.
I've never been there, so I can't confirm, so.
I swear to God. Alright, good night, Swedish mom. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Mom. It was good to see you again.
Ooh, Richard's having burgers. I'd like a burger.
Ooh. I think those would be the easiest kind of meals to prepare in the apocalypse, you know, because it's like just mince up all the meat and other parts, and you know, make a nice burger from it.
I can imagine you apocalypse and just being like, just mad and be like, look, move, move, I'll do it. Now we have to do it like this.
Yeah, and I'm like, every time we raid a place, I'm like looking for recipe books, or I request. I'm like, okay, if you find a book about this so and so, like, can you bring it back?
You're there like grabbing all these seasonings.
Exactly. Lots of salt. I'd be like, we need all the salt.
Well, actually, salt would be necessary because you could use it to clean wounds and everything.
Everything, like, and yeah, to preserve meat. If there's not gonna be refrigeration, that's gonna be a huge thing. You know what I mean?
I need a sippy sip.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else have a sippy sip. What the hell? Are you okay? Stop dying. No dying on my stream.
I was like hiccuping in a VC with you for like 15 minutes.
I remember that. I'm like, stop hiccuping. You're like, I'm trying. I'm like, and I started like going, hic. This Australians are actually paid actors. Hey, I'm not saying Adam. I'm not saying Australia isn't real. All I'm saying is I haven't seen it, and it sounds about as real as Atlantis. God damn it, Adam. Rocky, is Australia in the room with us? Hey, hey, Spy Fox, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
And they were Razor. I didn't enjoy that deal. My main thing is I like being in the wilderness, walking around, liberating people of their items.
Yeah, just being the chosen one and shit, you know.
Yep. Going out there with dog meat. Or Eddie, like little iBot.
Yeah. Although, like, I think I would love to have an animal companion in the apocalypse. I think it'd be super essential.
Doggy.
Yeah, you'd want a doggy?
A doggy, yeah. I don't think a cat could handle the chaos quite as well as a dog could.
Or just chilling somewhere, and they wouldn't be as down to, like, move around and travel, probably.
Yeah. We get invaded by raiders. The cat's like, well...
We have to go! He's like, no!
The cat's like, I want to stay here. It's like, I'm being attacked. It's like, well, that's a you problem. No, I don't know. Some cats do protect their owners, but like, they're all about self-preservation, you know, and that's okay. What? It's true, they are.
Yeah. I would probably want a doggo. Yeah, or like a pig that could help me foraging.
Ooh, he could be.
Because they aren't picky eaters either, so that could be a problem if they'll try to eat the zombies.
I mean, true.
You know what I mean?
A camel. Lord Adam. So, to explain the reference, so I've been playing D&D with my BB, Miss Creepy Tales, and Adam is the poor DM. And so, my MCT's character gaslit a camel into thinking that it's her son, and the camel now thinks it's a dragon, and it's just following us around.
It just tries breathing fire, it's just spitting everywhere.
No, it's a it's a water dragon.
Oh, I see. I see.
So we're hoping to gaslight more animals into joining our animal army. That would be fun.
It's gonna be like Noah's Ark, but like insanity.
Look, it's. I'm with MCT. What do you think is gonna happen?
Of course, you would of course be traveling with a lot of animal companions. He's got like her whole like sanctuary going on. Like,
I am so So sad. There was a fictional horse in the game, and it didn't like me, and it kicked me. Big sad.
Oh,
The fictional horse doesn't like me.
that's rough, buddy. Getting rejected by a digital horse. Damn.
Not a digital, fictional.
Oh, fictional.
Fictional.
Fictional horse. I apologize.
Indeed. Hey, into scare. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
I don't know.
Well,
It's kind of cool that Fallout added like the space stuff, though. It
yeah.
adds like a layer to it. You know what I mean? Because like when I created it like reminded me a lot of my Dimensional Drift ASMR channel because of like the whole thing is like the listener and other people are in like cryo state and traveling through the convoy, and like what eventually dooms humanity is like the failed algorithm that's like running the ship, because there aren't humans running it like it was supposed to, and it's just like the AI running the ship. But yeah, so yeah.
I always took it that like it was an AI that developed. Some guy was trying to understand people,
Yeah,
and the guy died,
it's learning.
and
It's yeah.
then the AI tried to learn, and that's how it made stories to interact.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
And you're like, that's not it at
Yeah.
all. I'm like, no, this is what it is.
No, because it is a learning algorithm. Like, and that's it. It only gets better when it's like running these simulations, because it's like taking a combination of like the person's like dreams and other things. It's tied into the person's brain, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah.
Ooh, it is a really good.
But
I do wish you'd get back in. I think you were onto something special.
oh, thanks,
Oh, you never listen to me.
man. But yeah, speaking of, anyways, so the survival in the waste, like
Oh,
yeah, I want to see what happens with the rest of the town of Pengoria.
I think I'm gonna be retconning that a little bit.
Of course.
But that was something I was really proud of. It was really stressful. It was just very difficult for me to maintain. But it
Yeah,
is something I do want to bring back, but in a
yeah,
much more polished form.
I
Um,
see. I see.
but I will
I
be
think.
having like several characters and a lot more information put up. Like, cause one
Ooh,
thing that I really liked about how I used to make content back in the day is if I had an idea, I would just, in a way, I'd wing it. Like, I'd work on it, but I'd wing it and see how it goes. And I was very,
yeah,
like, now I tend to think like, ooh, is this gonna get views? Are people
yeah,
gonna
you're
like
getting more
this?
reserved with it. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like, oh, if this doesn't go well, it could really mess things up long term for me. And it's just, I do
yeah,
miss that, initial burst of creativity now, because now it feels like, well, business as normal, but like,
yeah.
I miss the chaos.
More apocalypse stories.
Apocalypse stories do really well on my channel too. I'm like, wow, I didn't
Right.
expect this.
Fall asleep to your apocalypse compilation. So
You're like, lady destroying the world.
yeah, what's going on in that messed up mind of hers? Oh my goodness.
It's like, are you okay?
I'm just kidding, right? But you have a very vivid imagination when it comes to like horror stories. Like some stuff that you imagine, I'm like, damn, I never even like could have thunk of that.
Welcome back, Hospital. Okay, Richard, thank you very much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. So, like, the reason why Hasselfeld, the reason why Laura or Kat basically has said to you a couple of times, if I don't speak the language, it's kind of awkward because I can't monitor what's being said. I don't know if it's anything offensive or whatever. So just keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
I see. Yeah, we're not gonna be catching nobody in 4K here. You know what I mean? So
I know, but still,
no,
it's
no,
kind
no,
of
exactly.
good.
No, exactly. We don't want to spread those kind of messages. You know what I'm saying? Because like yeah, I've had friends that trolled me like, and I was trying to like how to say something in a certain language and it meant something else, and I was like went up to the girls and like said it to them, and then they were like laughing at me. I was like, shit.
Oh, oh no. Well, well, yeah. I like how friends just like tormenting. I think that that's just the definition of friendship. annoying
definitely.
each other.
That's right. Because if you know that you can stick around them when they're annoying you, you know that they're gonna stick around like when shit gets real too. You know, at least you'd like to think. Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's touch
but
and go, I suppose, but
yeah, exactly. Well, can't imagine trying to make friends in the apocalypse. Like how like you know what I mean?
I think
Because
it would be
everybody
quite.
like, could connect over some trauma and shit, but what else really? You know what I mean?
I think I think a lot of the friendships that would come about during the apocalypse would be based on survival more than anything.
Yeah, a lot of like practicality. Like it's a lot of it would be kind of like what can you bring to the group? What can you like? You know what I mean? How cooperative are you? And like, yeah,
Yeah, like what can you bring?
yeah.
Wait, is it really that much later for you guys? My streams? Like, is it 2 hours later than normal?
I I think it's like a like usually you stream at like 5 p.m. in my time zone, but like I know you have been streaming at like 6 p.m. in my time zone. I don't know. I don't think anything's
Oh, I
different.
think it's the
Or
time. I
is
might.
daylight saving stuff, or what is
Oh
it?
yeah, it's daylight savings. I think in Australia they've gone back.
I see. I was kind of curious about that because I was like ready to be.
Yeah, you're like, how dare no. So
No, no,
like,
no. It's all good.
I might actually bring it forward, see how that goes.
Yeah, yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so keep an eye out for the next week's stream. It might be a smidge earlier, maybe. I don't know.
Nice. No. Yeah, for me, if I was trying to like pitch myself to a group, let's say if I was like a lone survivor and I wanted to be integrated into a group, I'd be like, so I love to cook. I'm very like emotionally available. I can be a counselor. I can be a cuddle butt. Nah, I think the way I would pitch it would be like, yeah, I'm a like I can do some heavy muscle work, like lifting and barricading and building things. But yeah, I'd be like a cook. I'd be like trying to like I think I'd be a very resourceful person in the apocalypse. I'd
I
be
think so.
tinkering and like repurposing a lot of old things. Yeah.
I think so too. I think like say like you need to have a purpose within the group.
Yeah.
You know, you definitely like have to have some type of a trade.
Yeah.
But I think like say if you're like an influencer on social media, you better get good at doing something else.
Yeah.
Because otherwise there's just not much
Yeah.
of a point.
Yeah.
It'll
I
all
would
be about
be the duct
survival.
tape. I'd have lots of duct tape, and I'd be like, "Look, I'm loaded. I have lots of duct tape."
But what happens if someone takes the duct tape off you, though?
Well, it's wrapped all around my jacket and my clothes and stuff like that, and it's wrapped in my bag that's wrapped around duct tape. So I'd be like, okay, well, you have to get this off of me, but like, I don't know, I have no idea. Well, I would have to fight to protect my duct tape. I'd throw it in their face, and then I'd like as a distraction. Oh, catch this, and then shoot them. No.
You're like rolling on the ground fighting someone for your duct tape. Like, take this. Ah!
Yeah, because I would wrap that all around my clothes so like the zombies couldn't bite me easily and stuff.
I mean, that's
Like not
true.
all over it, but like certain points where like, obviously not the joints, but all around there, I would wrap my clothes in duct tape and like the vulnerable parts. Heck, I'd probably wear like a collar too. Like
Oh,
so they
oh.
don't bite my neck.
You have like a collar, like the dogs do.
Like, the thick leather one. Oh my goodness.
Not that collar, but like you know how like hunting dogs will have like the spike collars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're like, yeah,
Exactly.
hunting dog.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Oh my goodness. Drucifer saying, I might have missed Lady Spookaria's birthday stream. Oh my goodness. Late birthday
Drew.
gift. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Drew. I really appreciate that. It was my channel's birthday, not mine, but I really appreciate that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's gonna freak me out when it comes it through though.
Late birthday gift. Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh my god. Now you can say the word the EUWU sound. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Well, the person who wants me to say it has to pay it.
Yeah. 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 Unfortunately, in the apocalypse setting, like I couldn't provide like medical aid because I'm like I think it'd be easy for me to smash zombies apart, but when it comes to like patching up a human person's wound, and they're like, I'd probably freak out.
That makes
So
sense. Like it's
yeah,
different. Like when you're attacking someone, that's defensive. You're protecting yourself. Like,
yeah, yeah, exactly. But
ah!
yeah, I think I would I would probably be a good. I would probably like do lookout duties and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Those big digits. The 50. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna read it. Thank you so much, Drew, for coming in with the $50 donation. That is really sweet of you. I don't know if you're still here. You're quiet. But I just want you to know, thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. You can't see it, but I'm doing little love hearts with my fingers at the screen.
Like this. And there's like a pumping heart on the screen.
Always. I didn't realize it was only when someone else pointed it out how lewd that actually looks.
The heart?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Gemini or Rocky who
Yeah, the
pointed
one
it out.
that one tube that is just going in.
It's like, God damn it, Jens.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
You just got wings? Hell yeah. How am I super lewd? I'm not super.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, why would anyone ever think that? That's strange.
Damn, Hossifel, that's dark. But Hossifel says, would you euthanize your pet during a zombie apocalypse or anything? Or would you let it live with you? I would want my cats to live. But I kinda also know, like, my cat, he's an old man now. I would rather him die comfortably without, having a zombie tear him apart. My younger cat, if we were somewhere safe and isolated, I would, but if we weren't, I would then.
Yeah.
My dog's older as well, so she wouldn't be able to cope with it.
Aw.
So it would be the right thing to do. But
Dude.
yeah.
Drew, I'm not into 40K, honestly, but I know I need to get into it. Lady, are you into Warhammer?
I like Warhammer, but like I don't have an army or
I see.
I do enjoy listening to the different lore videos and things. I find them they're very relaxing to listen to, say while I'm writing, and just like,
yeah,
someone writes darker worlds than me.
Is there like, yeah. I know there's some bloody dudes and shit, but yeah.
I know. I think Luton or Major Kill. Okay, so I prefer listening to Luton because he is overall a more relaxing, but Major Kill is Australian, so I gotta support the home team. But if I want something, it depends on what I want. If I want something to listen to in the morning, it's Major Kill. If I want something to listen to while I'm writing and in the zone, Luton. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but I do what I want.
Hasselfeld asked an interesting question. Do you think domestic animals would be affected by the zombie virus like humans, or would they be immune? So I would try to deduce this information like as soon as possible. Like if we get information like this virus, or this thing like transferred from like another species to us, then that would be a concern. But if this is something that's like man-made and engineered specifically for humans, I wouldn't be too worried. I'd probably keep my doggo around.
Baby.
Yeah, I'd have my corgi just like biting all the legs from them and tripping them and stuff, and then I'd give the kill
I
shots.
think, like, with the virus, it would depend on, like, what the zombie virus actually is. So there are
Mm,
some things that will infect other mammals as well.
yeah.
And there are also times when you wouldn't think it, but, like, different viruses will cross over, like, bird flu and stuff.
Yeah, I feel
So
like if
that's a
it was like a
terrifying
rage
concept.
virus, yeah, if it was a rage virus, then I would probably be a bit more worried because it could probably affect all animals and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think in like Days Gone, all the animals are like mutated and stuff too. Like they're like zombie bears and dogs, like wolves and stuff like that. It's pretty scary.
Like, how much that would absolutely destroy the Earth. Like, just because all the ecosystems would start to break.
Right? Exactly.
So, like,
Damn.
there would be more. I don't know if there would be more, like, thick forests and everything, but, like, there wouldn't be that, like, the fresh corpses decay to create fresh life.
Exactly. Damn.
Yeah. We're going deep with this one, guys.
Yeah. Let's just hope that animals like because like if animals became like zombies too, that would be a whole nother like layer to it. There
So,
was like one apocalyptic series I really liked on Netflix called Zoo, and it was like
oh
the
yeah,
virus
zoo.
supposed to be hostile to humans.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that's a scary concept.
Like zoo was zoo was scary, but there was another one called The Nation, and it had
Ooh.
where every living thing, like including insects and everything,
Oh
were
no.
zombies. Yeah, and they actually featured a zombie baby, which was quite a shock at them.
Yeah. Oh my
And I was like,
goodness.
like it's so campy and ridiculous and fun too. But there are the few serious moments, but it's like The Walking Dead, but doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. So Drew saying, I love how the US military uses zombie defense as a practical planning exercise. And if a zombie event happens and they have decay, couldn't we just wait for the bugs to just eat them all up? Yeah. This is kind of like what I was saying. Like, I think zombies, like, you know, in the real world, like, let's just say, like, if, like, I feel like they would still continue to decay. But who knows? Like, I think a lot of zombie things retcon the fact that like, okay, they're dead, but like the virus slows down their state of decay somehow. I don't know how that would work, but realistically, yeah, I would wait till they just are very tender and you could just smash them up. Most zombies probably wouldn't be able to walk after a while, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Like it would depend. It also would depend on where the corpses are as well.
Mm.
Because if they're
Like
in
if
the
they're stuck
snow,
in colder regions, right? Yeah,
and would they go into the ocean to try to cross continents, like cross oceans to get more food? They're gonna get eaten down there, or just
right. Yeah, I've thought about. I had one idea about like because I live in Vancouver and it's
got a
right by
story idea. I'm writing it down.
I live by like there's a lot of ports, right? And a lot of boats. So I'd probably like actually after this stream, I'm gonna learn how to operate a boat. No, just kidding. I would like take a speedboat. I have some friends who know how to ride one. So yeah, I'd probably try to live on the water as much as possible.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Right? Like you'd have to make some trips to land for some things, but like I feel like the ocean could sustain you for like a good amount. But you get scurvy just eating only fish.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Like you need to like be able to grow things.
Yeah,
It's okay,
exactly.
into scare. It's all right. Adam says, "Man, if there were a zombie mosquito, we're all dead. Zero survival chances." Very true. Very true.
Ooh, Interscarescape saying they would like a link to my channel. So do you mind if I post those in the chatty
Yeah,
chats?
yeah, yeah. Post both
Okay,
of them and your
okay.
music as well.
I see, I see.
Do your
I
mod
will,
work.
I will post a link to my Mad Chatters channel here. Yeah, I want to get back into narrating, but I'm currently in the process of like trying to change my style, maybe just to make the workflow a bit smoother. Because I was like trying really hard to like add sound effects and all these other things. So if I do it, I'll probably go to a more like minimalist style, kind of like what the bigger narrators do. I might try to do something where I add a bit of reverb to my voice, maybe just a little bit to kind of make it feel spacey and like a bit more intimate. But we'll see. I haven't like fully figured out what I'm gonna do with it. But and yeah, well we'll see. I'd love to get back into it. And like I still go back and sometimes watch my old videos and I'm like, damn, I was really in my bag at the time.
You're
But
really
yeah.
good. I keep telling you this. You don't listen to me. You never listen to me, Shannon. No.
I know.
But that's why I keep bringing you on, like, to do voice. Like, if I do it or not, you'll get the
Aw.
itch back. That's it.
Oh, chat's asking some really good questions.
Hang on. Wait.
Which animal?
Okay, wait.
Haha, suppose. That's a
Hang
good
on.
question.
Drew's like, ladies going into zombie sharks. Look, we're going deep, okay? As I said. Hey, Dexter, welcome to the stream.
So yeah, let's pick like most terrifying land, air, and like sea zombie animal. So I feel like great white sharks are already pretty much like zombies as is. So but I don't know, maybe like giant squid zombies.
That would be absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. For the ocean. And then I would say for the land, probably like a polar bear zombie or an elephant zombie. I don't know.
Orca zombies. Oh god.
Ooh,
Okay, that is absolutely terrifying.
damn. Hippo zombies. Yes, this would be. Oh my goodness, hippos are like so terrifying. They have like a higher percentage of like mortality rates of like among the other animals in Africa. They hurt more people than like even lions, I would say. I don't know if the numbers are accurate, but I know the hippos they attack. They're more prone to attacking people and stuff because they're very aggressive and territorial. But I kind of want to Google this, so
Do it. Do use the Google machine.
let's see.
That's true,
On
Hossifel.
average, 400 humans a year.
So Hossifel says, white sharks probably wouldn't last much like zombies due to them needing to move all the time. They'd wear themselves down, their skin and flesh
Ooh.
wouldn't last. Yeah, but what mechanic in them causes that though? Would that stop? Or...
Yeah. This is true. They do need to move all the time. Because I know that like sharks, they try to keep them in captivity, but they always like die, like the great white sharks. And the reason is they need to be in the constant like flowing water and stuff like that, or like moving because of the way that like the water runs through their gills and oxygenates them, and like some other stuff too. But they have to be swimming, moving constantly through flowing water.
hippos are like, they're an animal that at first, you don't think are terrifying, but they really...
And they look so cute.
I know, they're like...
No.
Particularly the babies. The babies are just so damn precious, and then you're just like, oh.
You're gonna turn into a killing machine. Oh.
Adam
Yeah,
says
and then for the Ooh, go ahead, monkeys.
Adam
Ooh,
says
yes.
monkeys. A zombie chimp would terrify me for land. For ocean, I'd go with octopus as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel for octopus. They're so delicious. Anyway. I should have eaten more before the stream, clearly. And then someone had to mention food.
I know, I know. I had a snack before the stream, and then it got me started on the food train. So I apologize.
No, it's all good. Drew says pig zombies. Ooh. And now imagine like wild boar zombies at nighttime.
Oh my god, yes, this is terrifying. Imagine you're in Texas and like a wild horde of zombie pigs are just gonna eat you alive. That's
That's
that's terrifying.
yeah, that's nightmare fuel. That's like no.
And you just hear the screeches and the ugh.
And the bones crunching.
Yeah, oh my goodness, like no thank you.
I think we I keep getting story ideas on me, please. No, it's all good.
Zombie chameleon would be a meme though.
It would be. Zombie anglerfish. It's
And he just
basically
has
a
like
zombie already.
a long tongue. Oh, the chameleon can infect people by just like slapping his like long ass tongue on people.
Welcome to the stream. Come for the random sound effects that we do.
That's rough. Zombie feral pigs.
Oh, you embrace the sound effect. What was the zombie one we were doing before? Hey, Kathy! Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the zombie apocalypse shenanigans. You know,
I really am enjoying doing more apocalypse stories. I love the apocalypse. Can you tell?
Yeah, man. It would be interesting to do like a thriller, more thriller toned apocalypse story.
I keep meaning to, but like with slow burn stories, they don't always do well on my channel.
Yeah, I see. Because like I want a game like that Apocalypse World game, but I had an idea. Like it just gave me ideas for a story. Like, what if about like being like a driver, like a delivery, like a cargo driver or delivery person in the apocalypse. Like the stories of like like basically a FedEx for the apocalypse, but they had to deliver various things and not ask questions. And then, you know what I mean? Then something happens one day on one of their deliveries, or they, you know what I mean?
That would, yeah, that's scary. God damn, why? That is really Dexter says, hands down, zombie domestic cats is worse. Look, I don't care if I turn into a zombie. I'm gonna hug that cat. The kitty! It's like, lady, no, lady, yes.
It's just biting your face.
Like, I love you. You're trying to join, but it won't let you. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the problem could be.
Enter Scare Sleep says, honestly, a good thriller apocalypse story would probably do really good right now, number-wise, with a huge uptick of people searching for Fallout content since the show came out. I am obsessed with the show. I'm probably gonna rewatch it. Because of that sexy ghoul man.
Oh, ghoul man. That is true, into Scare.
Oh my god. Adam's just getting creative. Just picking all the Canadian animals and be like zombie versions of them. Zombie moose, zombie Canadian goose. Oh my goodness. That's just opening Pandora's box, bro. But I feel like Australian and zombies would be the more terrifying thing.
Why is that?
Like
There's
zombie kangaroos. My god.
I'm not sure what's happening, Kathy. You might maybe try doing it from the main channel page. I'm not sure. I'm really sorry. The Canadian goose. Oh no. Well.
It's springtime, so they're finally coming back. They're coming back here. They're everywhere now.
They're like, we're
so
home.
Thanks for like dealing with them during our winters, guys. Thank you, everybody else.
Are they nicer when they come back home, or are they angrier?
Oh, they're angry because they're back here. You know, they enjoyed their vacation when they're like
They're back
invested
at
in
work.
whatever else. Yeah.
Back to the grind.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah.
Undead drop bear. Adam
Yeah.
says. And Cia says, zombie banana spiders. Oh my god.
I think an underrated or like zombie animal would be like a Wolverine zombie.
Oh god. Yeah, that would be too.
That thing would be a killing machine. Oh my goodness. Like that thing could just ravish. That thing can take down things twice its size as is. You know what I mean? Uh
Texas says, oh god. Canadian cobra chickens zombies might be the worst, actually.
damn.
Swans, snakes.
I've always tried to find like creative ways for like how the zombie apocalypse starts. And I had like an idea about like an archaeology one.
But don't get... Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
oh.
you know what I mean? It could be like an interesting way for the apocalypse to spread. Maybe there's like a specific tomb that was never meant to be opened, and they opened it up.
I kind of went down that route with a story behind the Forgotten Tomb, except it was it was nuclear waste.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just spoiled my story. God damn it.
Damn
Anyway,
it.
watch this story.
Yeah, but like, or if there's like zombie apocalypse comes through cloning and shit like that.
Ooh, terrifying.
Yeah.
Tumbleweeds that cap. Actually, that's terrifying. Like big tumbleweeds.
Mm, damn.
Imagine the smell. Ooh.
No, thank you. uh, but yeah,
Dex.
I feel like the birds and insect zombies would be the most difficult ones to deal with, you know?
Mm. Well, they can like fly over any defenses. You basically have to live in a cage.
Right? Damn.
They could just fly over any or all of your defenses.
Right? Yeah, I don't want to think about that. That's just, ugh. But it would be like, what if there were like that would be terrifying if there wasn't the apocalypse, like a zombie apocalypse, but it didn't like it wasn't affecting humans, but it like affected all animals. That would still wipe us out. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I just got another story.
It's all good. It's all good.
You just hear this
Yeah.
typing like, like, lady, are
Mhm.
you? Is it?
Like, I'm writing a new story right now.
You've heard you've heard the crazy typing when I'm in
Yeah.
the zone.
Like, damn, you should be a hacker or some shit.
It's like, no, but like my stories are better when I beat the keys loudly.
I get it. You gotta get into a rhythm of it.
Like, yes.
You gotta like brutalize the keys to deliver the brutality in the stories. I understand.
Well, I'm gonna write a wholesome time,
I'd
and
love to see that.
it's gonna be well. Some of them have really sweet, happy endings, kind of.
Yeah, I'm all about that. I love happy endings.
Like the last radio station on Earth had like a well, it wasn't a happy ending, but it was kind of sweet.
Bittersweet. I
Yeah,
like bittersweet endings too. Yeah. At least like even though it's sad, there's like a little bit of closure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
because you do that to the audience and you leave them hanging, it's like that's kind of mean.
I do that all the time. I'm really bad with like cliffhangers. Like I do it a lot when the commissions I do for Vidith. There's always cliffhangers. You're like, is there going to be part 2? I'm like, maybe.
Mhm.
It's okay, Kathy. It'll come.
Aw,
Try writing 50 words a day if you can.
do it. I believe in you.
Always remember, you cannot edit a blank page. If you've got something there, you can work with it.
Yeah. It's not gonna be perfect on the first try. Like you just gotta throw as much clay on there and then you trim off. You know what I mean? It's like molding something. You had to like you have a sculpture. You can't just make it out of nothing. Like it's an idea in your head, but you just gotta start throwing things on and then, adding the finer details over time.
I'm thinking.
So
Oh,
I like if I'm writing like the main thing is like if you're writing your own story, you have to like kind of think about all the ingredients in it. Like it's a dish, you know what I mean? So
hmm,
what kind of like you have a concept for the story, like what are the themes gonna be? What kind of flavor is your story gonna have? Like, all these different things. There needs to be like a compelling like motivation for the protagonist and how you want them to make it out, and then you have to create compelling like opposing force or like scenarios that will you'll pit your protagonist up against or whatever. You know what I mean? So there's all the different things that go into a good story. But for me, when I try to write terrifying stories, I like to take things that are like normally mundane and what normally seems like a not creepy thing and try to find a way to make it creepy.
hmm.
If you take things that are in ordinary life and make it creepy, now that person, anybody who walks by, let's say like a stapler, is just gonna be like terrified because of that story that you wrote, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what I was saying before, um, I was thinking about actually showing. Hang
Hmm.
on. So why was the
Hmm.
ghoul your favorite character on Four?
Mm. He's like got that Clint Eastwood kind of like charm to him. Like you could tell he's kind of based off of that, but I think the like, in the show he's like he unknowingly becomes like the mascot or like a representative for like Baltech and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then like him eventually kind of like spying on his wife and stuff like that and figuring out the stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And like you see like his motivation when he was like an actor and stuff like that. He wanted to be like a good guy. He wasn't always trying to be like the brutal like action hero. He wanted to like, give his enemies like a chance and shit like that to reason with them before he exuded violence. But like cut fast forward to the apocalypse and he's like totally like the opposite. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
I think you would
So
have to like.
yeah, exactly. And it's like and you know why he did, like he abandoned like part of his own humanity and sacrificed a lot of himself like to like try and like find his family. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah, and he's like, when at first, you think, oh, he's gonna be an antagonist in the show or whatever. But like as it unravels, like and like in the show, it's not everything's not so black and white, you know what I mean? So you kind of like I don't know. It's like he's just so badass. So cool.
Yeah, I don't know, he was one of
He's
my
a
favorite
complicated
characters.
character. Yeah, you know what I mean? And the fact that like also like he's been in existence for 200 years, so like he's one of the few characters who's like literally seen all of this shit go down, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, like that
oh,
was a bit surprising seeing so many like people from the past being able to come back. Like that was a bit of a surprise. Like I didn't think it would be quite so. There'd be quite so many of them. I was a little bit. Um,
yeah,
but they changed the law surrounding feral ghouls though.
I've
Okay.
heard about this. Is it because like naturally it wasn't really mentioned a lot about them needing to take like a serum to like
Yeah,
survive,
like a
right?
serum wasn't a thing. Like I don't know, maybe it's like his type of. At first, I thought like maybe like he was a specific experiment or something different than like a
Yeah,
normal ghoul. But
yeah.
like needing serums, that was not a thing in any of the series, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, and I was like looking up
And
on lore on the ghouls, and they were saying that ghouls would need twice the amount of whatever substance as a human would to feel its effects. So, like for alcohol, they would need to drink twice as much to even feel a little bit of a buzz. They can't even enjoy like food and shit like that. Like,
mm,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, they could still eat and stuff, but what um ghouls are immune to radiation. In fact, radiation heals ghouls. But
Yeah, they're
also
stronger in the higher radiation areas, right?
yeah. So, but also feral ghouls won't attack ghouls either. At least in the
I
books, not the books. Sorry, in the games.
Yeah, and I think there's other things that delay ghoulification too, right? Like social interaction and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. So like ghouls do live in communities, or are they kind of just like
Ones no, they do live in communities. A lot of the time, humans will like push them out of communities.
Mhm.
Because like when they go feral, they turn into a zombie. But
Yeah.
the more they interact and the more they're engaged, it's kind of like dementia. And someone's
Yeah.
isolated, they're more likely to turn very quickly.
Damn.
And so they cut that out. So having the serum was just very silly. Like I didn't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like they dumbed the lore down,
Yeah.
and
Because
I
it's
hate
like
when they do that.
there's other things that like are contributing factors that like turn somebody into a ghoul, right? Like
Yeah, and like the point was that they didn't know why
yeah.
some people they just assumed some people's genetics would cause them to turn to a.
I see. But the whole thing is like a lot of ghouls were like vault dwellers as well that were like slowly exposed to radiation. Like their vaults were specifically designed to leak in radiation over a long period of time,
Yeah,
which
like
is
so like yeah, they wanted to see what would happen.
right. That's so messed up.
Kathy says, I have a title without a story. You'll get there.
Oh,
Dexter, I had AI write a metal song about Canadian cobra chickens. So if you write that story, let's narrate that and add it to the soundtrack. Oh, damn.
as a fellow Canadian, I'd be happy to pitch in. So,
Hell yeah. Kathy, my father was a freelance scenic artist in Hollywood for 45 years. Ooh,
what?
that's pretty cool.
Damn, that's crazy. I was like watching an old documentary about how old VFX were done
Mm.
back in Hollywood, back in the day, and a lot of the backgrounds were like painted and were just like slides, like in backdrops. It's so crazy.
I miss
Yeah,
like
I
the old like say how they did the
mm,
Dark Crystal with the animatronics and
mm. Yeah, I watched the newer one on Netflix. It was pretty good too.
it
That
was
was
like
like Jim Henson, right? Is it like
yeah, Jim Henson. I think he would
yeah,
have been really proud of what it turned out as.
yeah,
It
yeah.
stuck with the theme really well. So
Hmm.
underrated. Makes me mad.
Oh,
Oh no.
definitely.
Dexter. Australian chlamydia bears. Oh god.
My goodness, no, thank you. Oh, yeah. Damn.
It's yeah.
That's messed.
So hang on, guys. We're gonna take a quick break, but we'll be back in just a moment.
See you soon.
And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. And Kathy, like I noticed you were making a lot of comments in the chat about writing a story and whatnot. Like I'm curious as to like what kind of things are like you're struggling with and like you know where you want to get started and you know what I mean. Do you have like some ideas? Do you have like any idea of what type of horror stories you want to write? Like, you know, this is the main thing that you have to try and narrow down if you're gonna write a like a horror story. You have to, because everybody in the horror community, like we all like different things, and there's different niches for everybody. You know what I mean? So, like, I've always wanted to get into like paranormal or like 411 stories where it's like magical or like paranormal things happening in the woods. You know, like pick topics that kind of like interest you a little bit. But yeah, I was talking with Lady because like she's also helped me like write stories and things like that. So like yeah, we're here to help out and answer any questions.
Hell yeah. I just heard this massive gulp. I was trying to do it so discreetly too. I'm like, hey, now no one's gonna notice I'm sippying. I remember, stories don't have to be long too, by the way. You can just start out with a short story. So on my channel, my videos were like 5 minutes, 7 minutes at first. So I went from there.
Damn, yeah, I remember like your videos were like, you know, like back then 15 minutes was like a long video for you, or 30 minutes was like a long video for you, but now you're doing like crazier longer videos.
I wish I had the energy I did back
I think it was like the mega compilation that just did it, you know. Like,
oh god.
so much editing. That was like a lot of hours and a lot of hours of like rendering.
Yeah, like it's the reason why I don't really do big birthday collabs as much. Like I'm thinking about it this year, but the time it takes to render, the stress of getting everyone's audio, and my program crashed like 3 times. And then there were issues with the rendering as well. Like it's just, and it throws off my upload schedule. I'm tired afterwards. You know, it's just.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Like maybe I'll change how I do things. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Kathy is saying, "Lady, you write very well!" Exclamation mark.
Well, thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate that. I think Kathy found my channel through Vidith and the stories I wrote for Vidith.
Hell yeah, dude, you've been killing it with your commission work and stuff like that.
I've had to turn people away.
I remember you were nervous about starting up with it. I'm really glad you took the jump.
I really appreciate.
And some people get to have your awesome stories like on their channel as well. You know what I mean? So that's how well sought out your work is, mate. It's good, mate. I'm so proud of you, mate.
I'm blushing, mate.
Oh,
mate.
Yeah. Kathy's like having a hard time finding a storyline. Like for me, sometimes I'll like have not quite a beginning, middle, and end, but you gotta have like a certain list of events that you want to happen in the story, things that will like change the course of, you know, like the story, like overall, you know, to build up to a climax. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you can just have these important points and then figure out the rest in the middle as you go, you know, fill the stuff in between as you go. So like what are the main things that like you like need, like Lady, or that you put into like have a compelling or engaging like story, let's say?
Something has to happen. Like see, like some people like a lot of purple prose, like a lot of like over detailed description. Personally, that's not for me. I like things to happen.
Yeah.
But mind you, there's like a lot of people love like having things
Setting up
to
the
them.
scene.
Yeah. But like I will just go in and like some random person's been stabbed in the face. Like it's just like boom. But like it depends. Like it depends on what I'm writing for in some ways. So on my channel, near enough all the female, like every leading, like the main character is always female. It's just what I narrate with. But my commissions say for Vidith, the main character's male.
Yeah.
Because you know,
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like you having to like insert yourself or like put yourself into the perspective of the character, try to imagine like the world and experience everything through their eyes, you know, like
yeah,
you're channeling it through yourself, like in a little bit of your own experiences, other people's experiences, whatever it may be, right?
yeah, and it's also like your character is just not going to know everything, and that can be hard. Like, particularly if you care about the character's well-being. Like, you're like, oh my god, this character's cool. It's why I don't really try to put some of my characters are maybe influenced by someone I know
Mm-hmm.
or have similar traits, but I try not to think of them as like that person in real life. In
Mm,
in character form, mainly because I don't want that, say, like real life bias, like either preferential treatment or negative treatment to impact
yeah,
the way I write that character. Um,
yeah,
but like I think that's hard because sometimes you want the character to make good decisions,
yeah,
but like people can be really dumb. like
yeah,
like
yeah,
people make mistakes, like bad mistakes.
yeah. The story needs drama, you know what I mean? You need to put your characters in perilous situations that are at risk, so the audience is always on their toes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whether it be a very visible threat that's chasing them or something that is watching them over time, and that's, you
Ooh.
know, making this like person not able to sleep and they are just becoming paranoid, you know what I mean? Like there's different types of threats that can make their way in and make the audience member also not feel safe as well, because that's the main thing you want. You don't want your listener, like, you can make your listener feel comfortable and then use that opportunity to flip the switch, and then like some messed up shit happens right after, you know what I mean? So yeah, you can use like certain writing to like at times pull them into a false sense of security and
Mm.
relief. You can take that away from them. Like, you as the writer, you have the ability to, you're
You are
having fun,
God.
you're messing with the listener, you're trying to like throw them off, you know what I mean? So this is what you have to do. You don't want to write a predictable story with like character notes and certain plot points that you feel like have to be in a story, but you just had to, like Lady said, add a lot of drama and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, Lady, have you ever like done a writer's like workshop on stream or?
I've done a couple. It's a
Mhm,
mixed bag about how well they go. I'm interested in doing another one at some. What I
mhm,
have been pondering doing for Patreons or patrons or channel members is actually go through the process of writing a story in full. Um like showing the different stages of drafts and things, and just
mhm.
maybe seeing how that goes.
Yeah.
Dexter's
Right.
struggling with a puzzle. You'll get there, Dexter. You'll get there. Laugh and Joker. Better love ladies' response of hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think you should try it out, Kathy. You don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just write.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like if you're worried about people judging it or anything, like it's just for
Mhm.
you.
Yeah. And imagine, I think it could very be possible that the AI could bring about the apocalypse. You know what I mean?
Hmm. AI is
Uh,
scary.
exactly. I think it could very well happen. Like, it could set, you know, certain things in stage to trigger like a giant, massive like world war, or uh, damn, like who knows if AI becomes smart enough, it can create its own bioweapons and stuff. You know what I mean? This stuff is kind of like really terrifying when you think of it. Like, I think we should be more worried about like Terminators becoming a real thing before zombies. You know what
I don't
I
think it
mean?
will be like, say, Terminators. I think the problem would be with humans is humans will become so dependent on AI,
Oh, definitely.
like rather than using our minds and everything. Because what happens when you don't use it enough? It disappears.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so it could create two different species of human ultimately. So you
Damn.
could have like people who are scientists and still developing technology,
Hmm.
so that, like so their brains are still operational.
The rest are farm ants to just farm for like attention spans and like engagement and all this stuff.
Yeah, or like physical labor, like just. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that like jobs that are that have physical
Yeah.
labor are bad, but say if all the decisions are being made by AI, you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
You know, and say if you have like become a cyborg to increase your strength, and like that eventually dies down. And soon they're always like, well, maybe we should put like a chip in their head to like make sure that they don't, you know, that they stay on task or whatever.
Yeah.
We're going down
Damn.
the rabbit hole today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Yeah, robots are scary. I saw Boston Dynamics like made a new humanoid robot, and it's terrifying how that thing even moves, because it doesn't quite move like a human. Like
Yeah.
it can turn like torso 360. And everything. Like even the way it got up, it was like so weird.
It's the uncanny valley. That's...
Definitely. So yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I ghosted it.
Ooh. Okay. Adding to the list. Tell us more.
No.
What
Okay.
is, what is? Oh my goodness.
How dare you?
It's okay. I'm used to it. I'm always trying to fish out information on the HARPER CODEX from her.
Oh god, yeah, the HARPER CODEX will be coming back. You know what it is? I'm scared of it not living up to my expectations now, because it was so beloved at one point, and like,
Oh my. Well, you should keep going with it, or give it like that soft like reboot or that remaster that you were thinking of doing. Because like it happens, dude. Like even Star Wars had to retcon shit, so don't ever feel bad like as a creator of your stuff like that you want to make changes over time. Like everybody has done it. All the big directors, like you know what I mean.
yeah,
So don't be hard on yourself for that.
yeah, that's true. Hey, Lauren's here. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
So yeah.
it's my brain just blanked again. Ugh, like brain, you're on stream. Turn on. Um, but I don't know. I
I
think
can,
I will. Like, it will come when it's ready, sort of a thing. But like, I've got so many big projects I'm working on, and I'm like getting custom soundtracks and everything for some of them as well.
I've heard like you let me listen to some, and it was very immersive, and I'm like super excited. I was like, this stuff could be in a video game. Like it's
Yep.
so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I go really intense with projects. Oh my god, Kathy, that is really cool. Kathy says my dad worked on Star Wars.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm a big like I love Star Wars, so that's really cool. I
Kathy,
actually live. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kathy says, "Do you guys have the new AI phones? I'm terrified to get one." I do.
Uh, yeah, I think all phones have AI in them, so yeah, we all got some like even like so the social media like pages or account like things like Instagram and like Meta, they have like a new like AI like thing embedded into their like software too now. It's crazy. Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
terrifying.
I'm kind of scared with like all the AI stuff because like people are just gonna not want to pay for good, reasonable art, and it's gonna put, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like,
I still try to commission artists.
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, and at some point, it's gonna, yeah, AI is gonna be so like good to the point where you can't discern what's real and what's not. But I think AI it still has like this weird like aesthetic and weird look. You know what I mean?
It's not quite right.
Yeah, you can still see it from a mile away. You know what I mean? And there's just no intention, no like purpose. Like, there's so much more to art and thought that goes into it than just creating something that looks visually good. But like from an aesthetic standpoint, if it looks good, but like it feels soulless to some extent still. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kathy, if you are in my server, you can post it in the stream chat. I can like post it up. I don't know if you're in my server though.
And it's like Disney comes for you. Oh, no.
Shuts down the stream. They're like, shut this. Shut this narrator down. How dare she? Like, I'm sorry,
It's all good.
Fine. Everything is.
It's fine.
I didn't know I could edit it in here. Or I just.
You learn something new every day, folks.
I just found a way I can edit something in OBS. I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. That's amazing. I'm like a little old lady with technology. Lauren says, reminds me of the Twilight Zone, where a man falls in love with a machine, makes you question your humanity and where it got wrong. Well, I mean, people fall in love with a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And I think if a person, so like there's like those AI like boyfriend apps and stuff. So it's just like,
yeah, like the replica thing.
Yeah, it's like
Oh my, yeah, that stuff's wild, because it can send you like audio messages and everything. Like people are capitalizing and monetizing people's like loneliness is like, damn.
Well, I mean,
very
like
mirror shit, you know.
I mean, there's like OnlyFans and stuff as well.
Oh, definitely.
God damn it. They're like, shut this stream down.
Only plans. We only make plans here, okay?
Yes. Nice.
Yes.
Let's. I think if you are in this, like, basically just post it in the stream chat server, Kathy. I'm not sure where else you are on social media. I think I might bring my stream.
Yeah, I think it's just like the time zone thing. Like,
yeah,
we'll
I
be
think
back
just
an hour earlier than it's just YouTube doing YouTube things.
I might start like 10.
My I think.
All right, good night, Razor. Have a good sleep. Yep, the stream chat.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, maybe sometime I'll have to do a live reading or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, mate. Maybe if you write me that story, I can read it live on your channel here first before I make it into a video.
Ooh, nice, mate. I see what you. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I do still owe you a story.
It is your story, so.
That is true.
I see.
Can I heckle you while you do it? I'm kidding.
Go for it.
It's okay, Kathy.
Oh, it's all
Let
good.
me see if like people can actually. Might be. I might be the problem right now.
I see.
I think everyone can post.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to play like a follow game at some point.
Do it.
But which one should I play first?
Play Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Although Fallout 4 is the easiest to get.
I see. Yeah, maybe I'll start with 4. Yeah.
And it will have the most mods.
But that's the one where you had to like find your family and stuff, right?
Yep, you have to find your son. See, I don't like that. Like, sometimes the game tries to force you into being a good character. I'm like, don't tell me how to live my life. That's one thing I love about New Vegas, is there's more, variability about what's going on.
More RPG elements to it, I guess, right? It's not as streamlined.
Yeah, I like the chaos. Make things messed up. Things aren't always perfect.
Yeah. That's kind of why I want to get into. I want to like buy Baldur's Gate at some point, like the new one.
Ooh. Yeah, I've got a couple people pestering me to get Baldur's Gate. Like, it's fine. Everything.
Yeah. Ooh, do you believe in good AI?
I think it depends. Like with AI, it all depends on the person who's using it. And the problem with that is there are good people, but there are also bad people. And not everyone has the same belief system. Some people are exploitive and will use that AI to exploit.
Yeah. So true. AI is like not necessarily good or bad, but it's all about it's in the hands and like whoever's writing the script and programming it what to do. That's the person. You know what I mean? That's evil.
It's like electricity. Electricity can power a light bulb, or it can power an electric chair.
Damn.
Like, well, well, it's true. I'm not wrong, am I?
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think anything that has the ability, just as much the ability to create, has the ability to destroy as well. So
Kathy got Fallout 4 and couldn't figure it out. It can be a bit tricky at first. I'm thinking about doing gameplay of Fallout, or having a Fallout 4 stream sometime.
Ooh,
Streams.
that'd be really cool.
I might put it on my gaming channel.
Oh, might do it, mate.
I've been saying that for years. Like, I'm gonna have a gaming channel. Next gaming stream on the gaming channel. Do I have it on the gaming channel? Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's just as friends, we're just like, just do it. Just do it.
Dexter. I mean, I know it's dark. We were just talking about stabbing people earlier in the stream. And now everyone's like, ooh, lady, that's too much. Electric chair, ooh.
It's dark.
But how is it dark when the light's on? Or someone's getting fried. Ah! It's fine. Everything is fine. Also, Dexter will be coming up in one of my upcoming stories.
Ooh. Exciting.
Yeah.
The Dexters, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have audio. I just call him Curtis. So Curtis, Vidit, and Stories After Midnight.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. Gonna be in a story up soon.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
You guys gonna have to keep hearing me whether you like it or not.
I don't feature you in a certain number of videos. You're just like knocking, be like, so lady, you're just like in my DMs, like, I haven't been a character for a while. What's going on?
No, what's happening here?
It's like,
are you holding out on me? Huh?
it's like this is my role. You just come in when someone's like doing the lines, you just tackle them like, this is my character.
Yeah, he's clearly tall, dark, and handsome like me. Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah, Dexter. Ooh, 76 is fun too.
Yeah, my roommate is playing Fallout 76 right now as we speak. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
He's kind of into the mechanics of like having a settlement and like people that you gotta check back in on. It's like, you're such a caring dude.
See, they annoy me. Okay, so I bring them water, I give them better weapons, I give them better defenses, they still die and get kidnapped. It's like, look, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna waste my time rescuing. I don't have time, I don't care. I've done my job. It's off. Like, you're really mean. It's
Like if they were actually useful.
yeah, like, well, I mean, giving someone the name Settler, how am I supposed to care about you? The game doesn't care to give you a name. There's not even just some random name randomizer inbuilt into it.
Damn.
What? What? You make me like I'm some.
No. uh, I just saw the chat. Kathy was saying you guys have to check out the Black volumes.
Ooh.
He writes and narrates his own stories. Okay, I will look
Ooh.
this individual up.
But
2,000 subscribers. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll give them a shot, and yeah, I'll check out their stuff. I'm always down to check out new narrators.
same. That's one thing I miss about when I first, started out and
Mm,
everything was I had so much more time to go like watch everyone and everything else.
I see. Nice. Yeah, it's just like, well, the thing is, like, you're still figuring out what you wanted to do and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There wasn't all the pressure and expectations that you kind of like have
Yeah.
with the kind of content that you need to bring now, right? So,
Yeah, like so now my writing commissions and my YouTube is more the income from this is becoming more and more important. Like as time goes on, I'm like, oh no, oh no. And the problem with that is, the dread of like finances is what kills
yeah,
creativity. So it's just like it's
yeah.
but that just means adapt or perish, so to speak. But no.
Yes.
Um
Well, you've always seemed to rise up against everything that's come your way, so I'm not too worried.
oh, I like how we rip into each other and we're like, oh, you're amazing, and then it's like,
Yeah, I
all
love you
right,
so
that's
much.
enough.
You Just
It's like, all right, you're feeling too good now. Kicking the shins.
oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Good.
Uh,
Every day during the week and takes a break. Damn. I'd love to do daily uploads, but I think it would.
yeah. Damn. That's a hustle.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed having so I've had an unofficial break this week, and like I
Mhm.
do feel so much better.
Yeah.
Breaks are essential. People gotta look after yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Man.
Oh. But yeah, what are your next videos or stories that you have coming up? What's your next upload?
So I
Can you
don't know
tag
which
in?
one's gonna come out first.
Ooh.
So there's Ghosts of the Colosseum,
Mhm.
which to be fair, I haven't actually sent lines out for that one yet. So
Yeah.
there's The Curse of the Blood-Soaked Throne.
Ooh.
There is Stay Alert, Stay Alive, which features Dexter.
Ooh.
And there's I'm not saying those are the main ones I'm waiting for, but there's a whole heap of stories, but they're in the draft stage, so they're not
Yeah.
even the polished like I can send the lines out stage.
Yeah. I
Um,
like the variety that you have on your channel though. Like you have some historical fiction, you have some fantasy stuff, you have some apocalypse stuff, you have some dope sci-fi stuff. Like there's a little bit of everything for everybody. Like there's some supernatural stuff. Yeah.
I'm also really
Yeah,
lucky
man.
that I have incredible talent who are willing to lend their voices, such
Oh
as the
yeah.
good chatters.
Yes,
They're like,
thank you.
yes. You're like, yes, I'm also the most humble. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I would love some more cryptid stories, some like
Ooh,
creative cryptid stories.
ooh. I am tempted.
Yeah, I think it's time like the horror community needs to move on from like Wendigos and Skinwalkers because it's like semi-cultural appropriation, like it's like misuse of like people's like culture and like something that they don't want people to even be talking about. You know what I mean? So I
Mm,
think the horror community needs to come up with some new cryptids that like, take the main stage. But I don't know. Maybe in due time.
I think so. Like,
This is my
I
opinion.
think you could make like so. I've written like a shapeshifter inspired type story. Not a shapeshifter, but
Mhm.
it's
Like a
similar.
mimic kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like trying to like avoid it. It's like whenever I do any of my like supernatural things, they're never
Yeah.
exactly what it is in recorded
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be controlled by like I do what I
Yeah.
want, but like I also don't
Exactly.
want to be offensive too.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So that's like another thing I try to like take into account too if I want to like write a story based on some like folklore or some things like from another culture. You just have to be very careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was another thing I had a bit of trouble with the like with the Harper Codex was like, oh, she's
Mm.
gonna be going to this place. Like, oh no, it's gonna be, is this going to be
Yeah,
weird?
yeah. That's the thing. You got to do the research. Like I've done research for like the most random things for just to like add realistic details into the stories. You know what I mean?
Mm.
To make this character sound believable. Like I wrote like a doctor, like a character that was a doctor, and I had to like read up how like their jargon, how they speak, and everything. You know what I mean? Like their diagnostics process and all these different things. Like this is like the like it's a lot of work and research that you have to do, and not all of it's gonna be seen, but it's all like keys to like writing compelling and believable characters. You know what I mean?
I think you have to like feel something for the characters. Like even when
Hmm.
you despise a character, you're like, I hate this character. You still feel something about that character.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's still that feeling. The worst thing is if you feel nothing towards, like, it's just like
Exactly.
I don't care either way. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the word. Because you need drama in a story. Because like if a character is like really hated, the writer did a good job.
yeah,
You know?
exactly. It's just like, or even you want to invoke a feeling.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's like I don't like this person, but like I have noticed that like it is very easy for authors to steer people like to be like hate this character,
Yeah.
and it's
Well, like even in Game of Thrones, like the actor, like you know what I mean? Like some of the actors getting hate for the characters that they played, you know what I mean?
oh
So
I type of thing. It's just
it's so petty and like that's so childish, you know what I
well,
mean?
it shows how people are invested in me through
Mm-hmm.
that, where they
Yeah.
can't separate art from the creator, and you see that with a lot of stuff in general too. Um,
Yeah.
just
We're really not that far from like really haven't changed that much from the people who wanted to get entertained in the Colosseums, you know what I mean?
yeah, I think it's funny. I'm like I'm doing a story on this. No, but but yeah, it's just I think humans just love entertainment, and humans
Mm.
are stories. What a way. Like if
Yeah.
you talk to anyone, they have a story. They're like, "Oh, I'm boring," and then you're like, "Okay, tell me about yourself," and then they do, and it's like, "Oh, they've got this like fascinating backstory that they don't think is fascinating."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, or they're like, "My family's boring," and then you find out it's like, "Oh yeah, my great great grandpappy invented this vaccine." It's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Well, that's how we connect. We share stories and culture, whatever it may be, you know? So,
I agree. Powerful, powerful acting.
mm, mm.
Dexter, people hate actors for roles of unlikable characters need to be put in daycare. You are 100% correct.
They need to put in timeout at daycare. Oh my goodness.
uh, it's
Yeah,
fine.
was it the kid who played like the Lannister kid, right? Like,
Oh yeah, Joffrey,
yeah.
the brat.
Well, it's like even in Breaking Bad, like Walter White, like the actor who played Walter White's wife. I'm forgetting her name because I'm drawing a blank right now, but like she got a lot of hate because of how she played the character and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, like I get it. You all are rooting for Walter White, but do you know he's criminal, right? Like, you know, like
And
Skylar, like is her name? Yeah, Skylar has every right to be kind of like, you know, behaving the way that she is. Like, yeah, sure, there's some complicated things with their relationship, but like, yeah,
it's like so like
every character is morally gray. You know what I mean?
yeah, and I think it's a good to show morally grey. You know, it's good to
Hmm.
show faults. Like with Game of Thrones, like at least the way it was depicted in, but also in the books too. Characters
Yeah,
died so quickly, I couldn't bond with them, so I was just like, I just don't care by halfway through it. I was just like, meh,
yeah,
no emotional investment. Like you overdid it.
yeah.
Um, but so like what you were saying about morally grey, because I was watching, I was thinking about
Mhm.
that when I was watching Sons of Anarchy when we were like on Insta talking.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
And basically like if Jax Teller, so the main like character, the blonde guy,
Mhm.
if
Mhm.
he wasn't attractive looking, he would be an absolute asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like he
yeah,
basically ruined his wife's life because she was like, you know, a fancy surgeon and everything, and then she goes to jail and everything, and she dies.
damn, yeah.
Oh, sorry, spoilers, I guess, but like,
Yeah, no,
I
it's
mean,
all good.
but like, you know, it's just like how how characters are depicted.
Yeah,
You know, if
yeah,
they're attractive or not, it's like, ooh, that's hot. They're evil,
yeah.
I don't care, hot.
Well, I say don't idolize anybody because you set yourself up for failure with the expectations that you set on the person too.
I think that's true. Like, it's also like you see it a little bit with narrators. I think that you know people do idolize people a bit too much,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
it's dehumanizing for the person who's like
yeah,
being idolized too. Like it's like
yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
um, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but like,
No, no, but yeah, no, I get it. It's like the expectations. Like I don't know if you look at people for what they are, because yeah, nobody's perfect. Like there's like
that
room
me,
at the
not
gray
me.
area. Oh my goodness.
What do
But
you
yeah,
mean not
like
agreeing?
the more compelling characters are the ones who are like have to make difficult decisions to like, you know, to do what they think is right, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like even if a character does what they think is right, characters still may regret it later on,
Yeah.
or or they could have like challenging beliefs about
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
They might not,
Definitely.
I say, may not agree with murder, for example, but the only way to save their child is to murder someone.
Yeah.
You know, which are they going to do? Like, they're going to feel bad either way.
Yeah.
This has got dark.
This is this is very
welcome,
fitting for
welcome to the late part of the stream where conversations get really dark.
and the apocalypse isn't too far away. Damn. But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't think I would last that long in the apocalypse, to be honest with you.
I'll protect you.
Thank
No,
you.
I can just imagine you going
I'll
up.
head to your giant castle.
You, people be like some people be there, but don't you? You like, you were, hello, could I have some food? And they're like getting a weapon out. And I'm just like walking up with a baseball bat, and beating the shit out of them. It's like,
Oh my goodness.
it's like, lady.
Like, what do you have to offer in return? I have some duct tape.
It's like, really? Imagine if it's not a zombie apocalypse and you just have all this duct tape.
I was like, I'm just trying to be ahead of the curve. Like during a certain, event and worldwide event, everybody collected toilet paper, but I think duct tape's the next thing worth.
Just Imagine how dumb that is gonna be in the annals of history. It's like, did they collect salt? You know, salt's worthwhile. Like, you know, water? No. Food? No. Medicine? No. Toilet paper. Toilet paper throughout most of human history wasn't a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Kathy, I couldn't watch The Walking Dead because after they mess with my boy Glenn, just things weren't the same, you know?
Oh my
Yeah,
god, yeah, when Glenn died. That messed
yeah,
me up. I was so mad. Like, I was just like
so
just
heartbroken.
because like I bonded a lot with Glenn because he reminds me of my not a stepbrother, my brother-in-law, like personality wise, and my sister is kind of like Maggie a little bit. So it's just like, you cute. How dare you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, we connect with these characters like so much. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing that a good apocalypse story needs is like compelling humans that like you need to care about these people because yes, everybody needs to survive, but like, why? Like, and we just see the story of like what got them there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like seeing character growth or even character de-evolution, regression. I love seeing that. It's just like, oh, it's so like when name Theon Greyjoy was like broken. Like that was he was horrible, but I still felt bad for him.
Yeah. Or like an old leader who doesn't want to give up power and they're just not ready to hang up the skates and then they're just like are so desperate that they'll do anything. That would be a scary person to deal with. I mean,
that would be Dexter, hot 70,000-year-old demon. Don't idolize me; it's dehumanizing. Look, if you want to, please bestow me chicken nuggets and hash browns.
Nice.
And blueberries. Maybe that's why I was like, because I don't have my blueberries to snack on while I'm here. See, always have snacks.
Yeah, I was surprised. You should be more well prepared for these things. You know, you do these.
Wow. You come on once. Again. Wait, is this the first time you've been on this year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wow. How dare you have a life? No, I'm kidding.
Just wreaking havoc. Yes. I had to make my mark while I'm here.
Well, it's nice to have you here, by the way.
Oh, I thank you. Ooh.
Doing the sound again.
Yo.
Pizza Boy is here with $1.99. Thank you very much. I'm going to like and ooga booga. Oh my god. And heart it. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Yo Pizza Boy for spreading that joy. Oh my goodness.
No, Pizza Boy, we are not going to Walmart. We've been over this, and we're not going to Disneyland or Disney World, whichever one it was. You're like, what the hell? You're like, what if I missed?
I can storm a Walmart and use the self-checkout and just get a bunch of stuff, yeah. And just for free, maybe. I don't know.
No, I just thought of something. The secret reason why I send you to talk to people in the apocalypse is not because I'm a badass, it's because I'm too scared to talk to people. Oh my You're just there going asking, and I'm just standing.
Like tweeter.
Pardon?
I'm the apocalypse tweeter, the correspondence messenger dude.
You're like, it's like she's hungry. It's like, why would she speak to us? It's like, oh, she's busy. Yes, and I'm like, yes. And they're like, walk on the phone. I don't want to. You can't make me. Like, come on. It's like you can call your. It's like, what if someone else picks up? Lady.
Did you see the article of that dude that got lost in the mountains and he delayed his rescue because he didn't want to answer the phone from an unknown number and it was the rescuers trying to get a hold of him? That's so relatable, bro.
But yeah, seriously, that's what it's like. It's like it's awkward when you talk on the phone, particularly when they want to keep talking. You're like, I have to go.
Yeah, and it's different from like hanging up like how you used to back in the day, because
I
now you just
miss
gotta
hang.
lift up the phone and like do the button to hang up, whereas you could just like, all right, bye.
Yeah, like when you're mad too, like you're like, goodbye. Now you're like, goodbye.
Or they can just like hear the shouting and ranting as you're hanging up the
Yeah,
phone. Like, I
you're
can't believe this fucking guy.
you're like, goodbye. Turn off.
uh, yeah, it's just so satisfying. They've been getting rid of all the payphones in the city. Like they're only in super important places like hospitals and like the airport. But like everywhere else, they're getting rid of them. And it's kind of sad to see. They're
And
just cool relics of the city, you know what I mean? At this point.
they should put things in.
Yeah. Right?
They should use them for something. I don't know what they could use.
Right?
But I think the problem is people like go to the toilet in them.
Yeah.
It's like,
And other things in them.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Well, here they don't really have like full on booths. Like they're just kind of like stuck to the side of a wall and just kind of there.
go.
Yeah, they're not as bougie as like the full on booths. I haven't seen a full on phone booth in like a bajillion years.
I have. Like, I saw them at, like, remember my road trip when I went into, like, country towns and stuff?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were in
yeah.
the country towns, like, whoa.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, it was just, like, it was so cool. I want to go on
Mhm.
another road trip.
You should.
See more of Australia, man.
Oh, yeah, mate. How far, like, have you like gone, like, done a coast to coast like thing? You should plan like a little coast to coast Aussie trip.
I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about the next time I go on a road trip to actually, like, vlog it. But,
Yeah.
but this is, like, extrovert me talking, not
Yeah.
introvert me, and those are two different people.
Oh, mate, if I was there with you, we'd do some like food videos.
Oh my god, yes. We could do mukbangs. Be like,
Yeah. You can hold the camera and then I'll like be in front and like giving commentary and like reviewing with you and stuff.
ooh, let's do it. So at
Yeah,
one
mate.
point, I was actually going to show my face when I was doing content.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was actually going to sit and, like, read live.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I mean, we know there's reasons for that, but it's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't get into that today, but it's all good.
Yeah, we've talked about it a couple of times on stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I respect the need for privacy and stuff like that. So, because I know there's a lot of judgment, like even that, like, let's say somebody from your real life like sees it and like they'll say whatever behind your back or whatever, or just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just takes, like, say, the wrong person who doesn't like you giving out, your full
Yeah,
name, your phone number, your address.
yeah,
And then, like, it's scary at just how much people don't respect privacy, and
yeah, yeah,
sad. It really is sad.
yeah.
Ooh, Kathy says, my dad waited on the my dad painted the inside of the carrots that... Was it carrots? I'm so hungry! My brain's like...
The Caribbean.
I'm so sorry, Kathy. Kathy says, my dad painted the inside of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at the original Disneyland. Oh my god, that's cool. That is really cool. Ooh, a
That's
cruise
so
to
cool.
Europe. That's it. Laugh it up.
And the original
funny.
Pirates of the Caribbean ride has like actual
It's
skeletons.
Carrots of the Caribbean.
The Carrots of the Caribbean. Oh my god.
Oh. Okay,
Carrots.
Lauren, thank you for coming. That wee sound. What do you mean the wee sound? Ooh, lunch. Oh, wait, what are you getting for lunch? Get me something too.
Oh my goodness.
Food. Ooh. We need to go to a buffet.
Oh my, yeah, we definitely will.
Like one of those big fancy ones and be like, there's just so much food. And I'm gonna carry like a big bag. I'm gonna sneak food into the container.
Oh yeah, mate. We'll do like a seafood bucket review.
Oh god, yum. This is all we talk about, food, every single
Oh my
time.
goodness. This always happens.
I blame you.
Every time. I know.
I know. You're like, I will accept the blame.
Oh my God. Yes, it is I. I would, yeah, if I was there, man, I would spoil you with too much food.
I think you would. I really think that'd be. I would. We could cook the potato bake. Or sorry,
Oh
bake
my
the
goodness.
potato bake. You know what? I actually do want to make a video of that, like me baking the potato bake. It would
Please.
just show my hands.
Exactly. Well,
So it's
only
not.
hands.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Oh.
I wouldn't. I'd have to like probably wear like.
The black gloves, the rubber, like the
Yeah, well,
gloves.
I'd have to because my nails are long and it's kind of. I don't really want to put
Uh,
your hands like
yeah.
when they're like that
Not
around meat.
good.
Cleaning the nails out is a pain. Of having.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how some people like keep those things on and like hold drinks and like even their phone. I'm like, damn, how do you type with those things?
It's like when you hear like when I have my phone, you can literally hear my nail going.
I see.
That's
Is it
hard.
for the travel distance for your typing? I see. I
Well,
see.
well, also because I've got like little. I don't know. I don't like my fingers unless I've got long nails. They look
I
nice
see.
with nails.
They look more proportioned.
Yeah, I got like small
The
fingers.
small stuff, little nails, like the little.
Are you saying I stuff? I don't do. Fine.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'd watch
Oh,
Pirates of the Caribbean. God damn it, Dexter. Ooh,
the carrots of the Caribbean.
Ooh, IHOP buttermilk pancakes. Oh, yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
Lauren, Pirates of the Caribbean, starring Wabbits.
Staring rabbits.
So sometimes I can be very dyslexic, and
Mhm.
you all saw it. That's nice.
It happens. It happens. I miss words all the time, and they're like, "Oh my goodness." Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, like that's why, like sometimes with with my replies on Insta when I'm typing, which by the way, I'm a slow typer. I'm not down with the youth with the typing.
Well, you're getting faster at your phone typing. You're getting there.
No, I can hear you getting mad at me sometimes. Like, hurry up.
Yeah, like I start typing and then I wait because I see you're typing. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, what happens is
And
I
like
see you
the
typing
double
and then I
pause.
stop too, and then we both start again, and then we both stop.
I say that. No, you go ahead. No, you. No, you. Go
It's
on.
like, ah. Mm.
Uh,
Good
yeah,
damn.
what
Oh,
color are your
nails.
nails?
So usually they're like black, but I might do like one of the nails like red or something.
Oh, yeah, you
I
should
don't really
do.
do like not a lot of nail art on them. Like I don't like the little press on stuff because
Yeah,
I think it looks cool, but it's just not for me.
it's a lot of work too.
Yeah, it's expensive to get your nails done like that as well.
Yeah, I need to work on my patience when it comes to applying my nail polish. I just put
I,
on thick ones and I'm like, okay, go.
I'll do it for you.
Oh yeah. I think I should just like do it when I'm like watching a show or something and just thin coats at a time,
Hmm.
blow on it, and then like wait, and then
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the key thing. Waiting. That's hard.
right? You have to wait
Ooh,
for it to completely dry, or else it streaks and gets like blotchy or like thick parts, right? Like it's not
yeah.
smooth. Yeah.
When looking nice. No, but it keeps your nails strong as well, right?
Oh, I see. I see.
Don't do acrylics because they will damage your nail bed eventually.
Okay, this is good to know. Thank you.
So I got them done twice in my life, and it damaged my nail bed, and it still hasn't fully recovered, and that was a long time ago.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah. Ooh, Kathy goes deep red. Ooh, okay, I might do deep red as well.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
You say you're from Canada? Yeah, that's correct. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. So, yeah.
You said that in such a fancy way, too.
Yeah, British Columbia.
Yes, yes, British Columbia.
Vancouver, it's so pretentious. Yeah, it's all good. So, yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
blood. Oh my goodness, blood red nails. That might look scary, but kind of cool.
Oh, Kathy, you can send it through the Instas. I'm sorry, I didn't see that you added me on. No, wait, I have a little window open.
I see. Kathy saying near Maple Ridge. I see.
Ooh.
Okay, I know exactly where that is. That's cool. That makes sense that your dad's in the film industry because the film industry is big here in like Vancouver and Greater Vancouver area. So that's so cool. Yeah, I've met a lot of cool like film people like living here and stuff. So I even dated a Netflix star, mate. So for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And that burnt out pretty quickly, but it's all right.
Oh damn. Oh.
It's all good. They're actors. They're traveling around. They're doing things. It's like it's all good.
Like this is like this the most dramatic stream.
I know it's just gone all over the place.
The drama.
Drama. Because when I'm around, it's always following close by. I guess apparently.
I don't know. You can be very relaxed and
Yeah.
massive drama queen.
Not in the water. I'm like a piranha. Just.
It's like okay, which one am I gonna get today? Hello. Okay.
And I'm just like.
The zombie sound stream. I should use that as a sound effect. I tagged this stream and I posted on Insta ASMR. Can you imagine coming in? The chaos gremlin is.
Oh, Kathy's repping that dual citizenship. All right, okay, I see you flexing. Okay, I see you. So do you go back and forth between, or I see your sister lives in Langley. Okay, okay. I don't go out to Langley that often, but I do have some friends there.
Boy art stream. Hot. Look, Dexter. Look, the stream is getting kind of steamy.
Yes. My goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what else that I like? Steamed lobsters dipped in some nice Cajun butter with some fresh lemon squeezed on top.
Oh God, shut up. So hungry. Like, I was just like, oh God. That sounds so good. It's like, oh God, that sounds so delicious. I just, oh.
Yeah, I'm craving lobster. Damn.
I saw like this seafood place, and I pointed out to my sister.
Just time. We must embark on our pilgrimage.
She's like, oh no, it's a bit expensive. Like, look, I will pay for you. I don't care. Like, we are going.
Yeah.
You know, like siblings have like these ways of showing care for each other, but they're still assholes about it too.
Oh, definitely. Like, yeah. It's like, oh, I got your broke ass. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's like, do you want some? Oh, that's it. Eat it all. Yeah, no one else wants any. It's like, do you want a coffee? Yeah, sure. Oh, what a coffee!
Yes. Oh, Trooper Film saying, I'm extremely late, but what's up, y'all?
Hey, Trooper, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh wow, didn't get off work until like 20. That's okay. Barely minor.
Yeah.
And a hard right turn to food. Dexter, you've been to my streams. You know what's up. You know what's coming. Food.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get fried chicken after the stream.
Do it.
Not right
Do it.
away, but I'm gonna be like, I'm going to hold back. And
Man. Yeah, man. Oh, speaking of chicken, I'm actually gonna meet up with some friends to eat some Korean fried chicken later.
I'm so dumb sometimes. I'm like, why are you gonna eat your friends? That was my first thought. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My Discord started acting up and it like crashed. And I was just like, oh no, it was like I heard you crying about the fried chicken. I thought you like hung up because I wasn't inviting you to fried chicken. And I was like, oh no, lady, come back. But it was just my Discord crashed for like a quick second there.
No, oh, no, you missed the part where I was like, I thought for a sec you said that you were gonna eat your friends.
Oh my god!
I was like, why would
the
you eat
apocalypse,
your...
baby.
I was like, why would you eat your friends? And you said Korean fried chicken. I'm like, ah. I'm sorry. But yeah, why aren't you inviting me too?
I wish I could, mate. I would like if I had the superpower to like teleport food to you, I would do it.
Hell yeah. I'll be like, I'm waiting.
Yeah, you get the text message. Where's my dinner? I was like, oh shit.
It's like, I saw you post your food on your story. Don't you try to hide it from me.
Oh my goodness.
Somehow I get in touch with Drew. It's like, hey, did he cook? Yeah, he did. I'm like, well.
Look what I see on Drew's Instagram. What's this?
It's like,
A rack of lamb and you didn't tell me?
Where's the food?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh, fries and gravy. Oh god.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting hungry.
Cheeseburger and pizza rolls. Oh my god. You've missed the random sounds of the stream, Trooper, so we will perform our zombie sounds. Chatter. Sound like something else is happening. Wait. Oh,
there we go.
That'll do. Ooh.
Brains. Okay. Like the Plants vs Zombies.
I love that game.
That game is my childhood, dude.
That's my relaxation game.
Yeah. I was like, I like connected with an ex through playing Plants vs Zombies because she wasn't a gamer typically, but she went crazy when she saw me playing this. She was like, "Oh my god, I loved this game," and we just like spent hours playing it.
Oh, nice. Like,
so yeah, Plants vs Zombie helped me pull, so it's all good.
oh mate.
Yeah. And Crazy Dave, he's the best.
I love Crazy. I know someone who kind of looks crazy and Dave, and like ever since like it's like, oh my god, you.
I love it because he's not a zombie, but he's just different.
He's a real character, that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Mad as a cut snake. My eye's really bright. Everyone's getting me like scratching eye ASMR.
No.
I'm hoping no one can actually hear.
Scratch eye. Careful.
What?
Don't scratch your eye too much.
I'm trying not to, but
if you do, just like take your flat palms and don't press too hard, but just go in a circular motion. That's
Okay.
what I took. Because if you put the pressure on your fingers, it's too much. But if you take like the center, like between your like on your palm, like the in the center of your hand, and you rub your eyes like in a circular motion.
I probably gonna look like I got punched tomorrow. I'm like, whoa.
Oh,
Now I'm
it's like
gonna
that's why
rinse.
your eyes are so red. The demon red eyes.
I thought you were gonna make it like a doubles lettuce joke.
Oh my goodness.
God damn.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. So does anyone have any further questions for the good chatters? Or to myself? Because I can still keep going, but I don't know.
Yeah, I had an early morning because I'm also excited about the moving stuff.
I
Like I will give you a tour once I set it up and
ooh
stuff. And I was like thinking about like when I do streams and have like a green screen set up and stuff where I can like be on camera and stuff. We'll see. We'll see.
ooh, that's cool. That's really
Yeah, mate.
yeah,
And
mate.
oh, dude, it's crazy because like I was like thinking of starting a TikTok and stuff like that, but after hearing everything that's going on with like TikTok gonna be banned and stuff like that, it's like damn.
Yeah, but like it's a lot of talk. Like until it actually happens, like it's
Yeah,
speculation.
right. I think it's like it's such a big of a company that it's not gonna be able to be like just taken down so simply like that. You know what I mean? So
And say if it does, like people are still gonna try to access it.
yeah, yeah,
Like what are they
definitely.
gonna do? Arrest people for accessing TikTok?
Right. And the world's a smaller place. We're just gonna use VPNs, like if this kind of bullshit keeps happening, right? Like,
Exactly.
yeah. So
Kathy's asking for your channels. Can you put your
ooh,
ASMR one in as well?
okay, I shall. So,
If you go on his Mad Chatter channel, if you go back, there's a collab that we actually there's a couple of them.
yeah, mate. Let's see. I will pull up where's my ASMR channel. I honestly, damn, it's been so long. Dimensional drift ASMR. I
Yes.
haven't. Damn. Okay.
You haven't done anything with it in
Yeah,
big sad.
I know. But they will, Lucy. You will be able to binge some of my content. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. The first link is to my Matt Chattis channel. Yeah, I do want to get back into narrating. I was thinking of like doing some simple, just like over some ambiance. I thought about even just bringing it back to like the campfire style stories. So like narrating stories with like an echoey, like reverbery voice in a cave almost sounding, and then like it's just like some campfire sounds. Who knows? We'll, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. Like once I move, like I can actually start thinking about getting back on board with all my stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
yeah, and I can't wait to hear from Jacqueline Harper. I'm waiting for her to type, to reply to some of my letters. I've just
Oh, I know.
I'm waiting.
Jacqueline Harper's biggest simp.
That's me. I work with pride. Like nobody can take that from me. I'm the first one.
With your birthday, I'm gonna do a custom ASMR roleplay for you with Jacqueline.
Yeah, and it's like ASMR. You get denied an internship from Jacqueline Harper.
Oh, no. Listen to it and repeat. You're like, even when she's mean to me.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
No, she can have whatever she wants, even if she doesn't like me or respect me. That's if she wants.
God damn it, Jesus Christ.
I know. I just that's my girl, Jacqueline Harper. Thank you for subscribing, Kathy. I really appreciate it. I don't feel worthy because I haven't been making content, but hopefully with y'all's encouragement and I need to get off my ass, then yeah, I'll do stuff.
If you bring back your ASMR, I'll bring back my ASMR.
Okay, I will keep this in mind that you say this. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. This is good information to have. I see.
I mean, I've done one video, but still.
It's all good. It's all good.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you gotta do the training ASMR and be like, I'm gonna turn you into a warrior. I'm gonna make a soldier out of you.
God damn it. You're like, I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it. It'll be
Yeah,
fun to.
like you gotta do the tsundere girl like ASMRs, you know?
I think I'd do that really.
You would, and people would buy that shit. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think I might like stray away from doing as many like romantic ASMR stuff.
Oh yeah, those keep getting you in trouble. Like which ones keep
Yeah,
messing
because
you?
I have to edit them all out. I have to like edit all the smooching sounds from them because like they're too spicy for YouTube now.
Maybe
So yeah, we'll see.
just have those on your Patreon. Have like
Yeah, we'll have to like edit them on YouTube and blank out those parts and be like, yeah, well, you'll have to just hear it somewhere else. We'll
yeah,
see.
mate.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's been quite a slice. Thanks for like having me on and like getting me inspired again. Like I love when we always talk and like share cool ideas and I'm hearing you typing in the background. Be like, I'm gonna write that. Like, oh, shit.
And you're like,
I was
tell
like,
me, what are you writing? Tell me, like, no.
top secret classified information.
I just like imagine you like trying to like look over my shoulder at my writing. Like, don't look. Trooper lady ties you in your base, ties you down in her basement, so you have to listen to her rant about horses ASMR.
Damn.
Oh, the
It's
good
like,
old horse rant.
binge some YouTube horse channels together, okay?
What was that?
No, I was just saying we're gonna binge some YouTube horse channels.
It just
Well,
even
there's that
complain.
one that you can pay into, that girl.
What, Free Spirit Equestrian?
Yeah.
She's really cool. I like.
Yeah. You might. Yeah, I'll pop in every now and then on her videos and see what's going on with the horses and stuff.
She treats her horses so well.
Right? Like, and she's like always considerate about like, you know, oh, if they need like to move to like be in a better, more socialized like group or whatever it may be. Like she's always looking out like what's best for them and stuff, which is like really sweet. And she has a soft spot for horses that like people give up on, you know what I mean?
Like technically she has saved so many. Like, people like was there saying why would you get rid of them? It's like, well, that's how she's able to get more to save, and she always makes sure they all go to good homes.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Kathy, Nicolas Cage's first movie was Valley Girl. He was a punk rocker. Ooh, I didn't know.
Damn, I did not realize that.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, Dex. I didn't see your thing. So, lady, you, me, Nicolas Cage, and a box of nuggies, and the Declaration of Independence isn't a date. Damn.
Damn, the Rizzler showing up. Oh my goodness.
ASMR me. ASMR me. A jar of pickles being open for 10 hours.
Oh my goodness. You gotta have the pickle jars that like you flip it upside down and then it separates like the pickling juice from the pickle. So you flip it over and then you like
that was so many amazing sound effects in one.
Thank you.
Goddamn.
Yes, I would be down to do a pickle mukbang stream.
Ooh.
We eat like crunchy pickles.
You know what? I think I just
Just
might
for a
just
sec.
become a mukbanger. Like, think about it. We get to eat.
Yeah,
We get to. I've already got the mic set up. May as well, use it. Just like.
exactly. But yeah, some are there mukbangers that like don't show their face when they're eating, or
Hang on. Well, I mean, I think that's part of it is watching someone eat, which is kind
yeah, you know what I mean.
of mukbangers who don't show their face. Is it a thing? I just found all these stage videos, like they're all
I
staged,
see.
and how
I
many people
see.
cheat with it.
Yeah. I see. I see.
And
Yeah, because sometimes it is like a lot of food, and it's like there's clearly like maybe the girl has like a lovely boyfriend who's helping her out eat the food, which is fine. But like, you know what I mean?
imagine
Like,
if they weren't. Like, imagine if all that food is just.
that would be upsetting.
It's.
Because yeah, like they have to like up the ante every time to get clicks. You know what I mean? It has to be a more and more shocking thing every time, and then it's just like, you know what I mean?
I just. This is like.
Um,
Like, they can't taste what's going down. Like, they're just like, oh.
yeah. All right, Kathy. Thanks for popping in. It's been a blast having you.
Have a good one, Kathy. Have a good sleep. I think it should be. That made perfect sense. I think soon it'll be our time to wrap up because we have gone over the 3 hour mark. So,
Yeah,
um,
mate.
if you
Got some
haven't,
nice solid donations today, mate.
I did. I'm incredibly grateful, mate.
Thank you to the donors and the members and everybody else who tuned in and entertained the apocalypse shenanigans. And it was nice of you to have me again. Thank you.
My pleasure. Someday I will pester you in one of your streams.
Yes, yes. And yeah, on the ASMR stream
Ooh,
when we both get back into it.
yeah, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah, mate.
If you haven't yet, please check out Mad Chat or Dimensional Drift ASMR. Remember to watch Carrots of the Caribbean.
Carrots of the Caribbean.
But yeah,
Oh my. Mhm.
check out my videos. Keep it. My brain's not working. Keep an eye out for my upcoming stories, and yeah. So stay safe, my little spooklings, and remember, I'll be watching you.